Salutations, my fellow dandies! It's me, Jack Dandy, and we are back in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And we are in the countryside. So, quick recap. We've come back to San Andreas after our mum got killed by someone. We've kind of forgotten about that as an objective, honestly. It's very rarely brought up. We got back together with our gang, earned ourselves a lot of respect, but then two of our boys turned out to be traitors, busters, and betrayed us. And now we're in the countryside. And I think I'm going to go and meet the guy who's sleeping with my sister. He's cool, though. We don't mind him.
Hey, Carl. How you doing, sis?
Salutations, Frost. Why am I holding you at gunpoint? Because I am a criminal. It is crime time. That's why.
My woman. But now I'm gonna head straight back home, and I'm gonna cap me some dope dealers.
Hey, look.
I always got to make sure I'm packing heat whenever I play one of these games.
And I ain't losing you over no macho bullshit.
Hey, relax, man. It's gonna get handled when it's time.
Gotcha, thank you. Glad we're on the same page.
You're stinking grocery for the smoke, and those Strota pigs, Ted Benny and Pulaski. Smoke, he's a pusher, man.
No, not Smoke. He might mess with Crash, but he don't mess with no Yank.
Come on, CJ. How you think he got that new house, huh?
I mean, that house wasn't that good.
Go and take a look around you.
I've almost got enough money to buy a house on the same street, and I haven't done much.
Shit! I gotta keep my eye on the highway to San Fierro. Maybe I'll see something. Just lay low and I'll be back.
Okay, so Smoke is one of my boys. Big Smoke. He's one of the people who betrayed me.
Hello?
Where'd you been, asshole? Why don't you call, eh?
Well, I was just about to call you, but...
Liar! You've been hanging out with those sticky putas!
Oh,
no,
and this is...
If you just let me...
It's silent! Get up here! We've got places to rob!
Look, I'm in the middle of some shit right...
That's Catalina. She's a delightful woman who goes on to become the main bad guy in one of the other games. Well, actually, she's already technically been the bad guy in one of the other games, but chronologically, she will go on to become the main bad guy in one of the other games. I need to go this way. She's a peach. She's a peach. I don't need to go this way. That's where my marker's set. Hang on. How do I play this game? It's been a week. Right. To remove waypoint. There we go. Oh, and then I have to set one for... I forget how this works. I thought I was in a mission, but I guess I'm not. Why is she all the way up here? Alright, I guess we're going on a lot... So, no, don't remove. I thought we were going to stake out the highway. But okay. I do need to go this way. We're going on some good job about my dirt bike because we're going on some cross-country driving. Yeah, no, I always make sure I've got my gun out for any crime and horror games. Any horror games where you actually have a gun. I always make sure I come pack in just to be on the safe side. Because, you know, they're dangerous games. Controller's not going to do me any good. Exactly. How are you, Frost? You keeping well? I was annoyed. At the end of last week's stream of this, I went and got new clothes and a hat. And I was like, cool, this will be what I wear from now on. And then I went to go and save off stream because I hadn't saved and died. And so I then had to go and then re-buy all of the clothes from each of the different stores I'd been to. So that was a fun little trip at the at midnight that I had to do last week. So been good just doing the whole adult thing with running around. I hear you. Well, I mean, I say that I haven't. I work from home at the moment, so it's basically get up, sit on my chair, work from home for 9 hours, eat dinner, and then sit back in the chair and start streaming. So it's less running around, more sitting around. But I know what you mean. It saved it. Saved it. He even stuck his leg out. It just sort of for balance. Yeah, I still haven't. I don't think I'll ever get the map on this one is just way too big. I don't think I'll ever get used to actually driving in this city without just staring at the mini map almost the entire time. So, if true to a lot of 90s sat navs, I will just follow the line regardless of whether it takes me into a pond. Oh hey, my bike skill went up. Man, that goes up slowly compared to everything else. Like, I got my muscles and my stamina up really, really quickly. My bike skill, they just don't want to accept that I'm good on a bike. I mean, it would be in blatant disregard to the reality of my bike driving skills, but still, I'd like a little bit of credit for not always dying. Where am I going with this? Am I going... The sat-nav gets a bit confused when it's off-road. Is she just up here in the forest? Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. This definitely isn't a place where you come... Oh, there's even a shovel. Okay. Oh, and some graves. Okay. Well, I mean, unfortunately, I've got my cane, so I don't really want a shovel. Oh, it's fine. The shovel counts as a different weapon to the cane. Excellent. You say my cane's my go-to weapon at the moment. Since I hung up my begonias.
Hey, Catalina, baby, it's me, Carl Johnson. Hey, baby, I'm sorry. We got off on the wrong foot. I had a rough time, baby. Maybe I was a little harsh. Please forgive me. Come on, baby.
I don't know why we're...
Open up the door. Shit.
Like, we've done one mission with Catalina so far, and she's been abusive to us the entire time. I guess maybe Carl's just into that.
Don't be mad. Baby, please.
Nothing wrong with this perfectly normal shack in the middle of nowhere. I know, right? Like, it's definitely not going to be filled with any kind of Saw-style elaborate torture devices or anything like that. Oh, no.
Damn, man. Shit.
She's probably just out here because there's good Wi-Fi.
Stupid bitch.
Here, cabrón. Who's the bitch now, eh?
Oh, baby. I'm so sorry, baby.
What was that?
You so right. Please forgive me, baby.
Yeah, that's Catalina.
Just
Like
don't
I said, she's a
fucking
peach.
shoot me, please.
You think you're sorry? Huh? How you going to prove you're sorry?
Come on now, baby. Come on. I'm gonna play with you so rough, baby.
Keep talking.
Yeah. And I'll take you to rob banks and shit.
Oh?
And, I'll let you kill anyone you want to kill. I'm gonna treat you right, baby. Shit. Just, come on. Just please don't shoot
Carl,
me.
I think I love you.
I don't know if... I'll check once I get back into the gameplay, but it feels like there's a delay with the audio on this cutscene.
Fantastic.
The lip syncing doesn't quite
Alright,
match up.
You wanna go rob some shit, baby?
Yeah, I just
Hey,
don't...
what we got left?
I just
Hang on.
You forget already? The bank in Palomino Creek, the liquor store in Blueberry, or the betting shop in Montgomery.
Okay, well this time we gonna do it real chill. No
Okay,
crazy
well,
psycho
just
shit,
that cutscene, I guess.
Speak for yourself,
Where's my bike? Oh, god damn it, stop despawning my vehicles when I park them too close to the missions. Or at least give me another vehicle to get away with. Come on, Catalina, have you got a car around? Okay, Catalina's got a car at least. Catalina? Honey? Baby? You gonna climb the fence? I know you can. No. Oh, she's stuck in the corner. Okay, well, I'm gonna drive around. Catalina? There you go. There you go. She's angry and simple. Everything you want.
Today, I feel like killing all the men I meet.
Oh, baby.
Don't worry, I make
I'll just get rid of this marker. Alright.
my life. Now drive faster.
Okay, so... I did wonder, because last time we met her, we robbed one of these 4 places. And then the mission just ended. And I was like, well, what about the other 3? And now we're doing the other 3. I wonder if we're going to do all 3 of them back to back. Whether it's going to be... just incrementally, we're going to eventually rob all 4 places. Guess we'll find out.
This place will be a walk in the park.
You mean like the last place?
Who are these cowboy assholes?
Hang back a while. See what's
Cowboy assholes, my people! Hang on, those bald ones don't look like cowboys.
Somebody's gone back to cover money. That's my money.
I feel like we could have done...
Stupid motherfucker.
I feel like we could have done something during that...
Move your fucking butt.
during the time that they were robbing that place, but okay. I only have 70 bullets, Catalina, so I'm going to need you to do most of the shooting here. I'll shoot a little bit. Where are the dots in the distance? They're right there. You can shoot them. Your bullets are good enough to travel.
Can't hear anything. I'm deaf.
Oh yeah, she is shooting an Uzi right next to my ear. In fairness.
You blew out my ear.
Okay, I apparently I'm not any better of a shot than she is on the back of a bike.
Nobody screws with me. Nobody.
Oh. It's so hard to just get it straight behind. Oh. Stop shooting into the air.
Far without me. Idiota, Carl, idiota.
Oh, maybe we can't kill these guys until they get to... Oh, no, I definitely knocked some of the blood out of him. Wait, did that one crash into a... Oh, he did, and then he got free. Dang it. I need to definitely invest in Uzis and SMGs a little bit more, because this seems to be like the most common type of mission. I'm out of ammo now, Catalina. So it's up to you.
Can't hear anything. I'm deaf.
Can you shoot them and not over them, if that's possible? Whee! Oh. Well, I may have failed that mission because AIs can't swim. Oh no, Catalina can swim. Look at that. Pick up the briefcase. Do I need to... Where's the briefcase? Oh, there it is. Hang on.
I like to share too. Thank you.
Okay, I mean, we didn't kill that guy, but I guess that counts. Hang on, did I get... Oh, no, I don't drown. Okay, let's swim back to shore, and then we'll slowly go and track down those other guys.
You no more.
Oh, they may have gotten away. Yeah, they got away. Ah, dang it. That kind of sucks if that guy fails that jump and just falls into the water then, because I don't know how I'm supposed to get him back. Right, we may... I may have to do this, the old drive ahead, get out and shoot them route, because shooting on the back of this thing isn't super stable.
Can't hear anything. I'm dead.
And, yeah, Catalina can't shoot for shit, so...
Stop shooting that thing right next to my ear.
Oh, there's one.
That's all you got?
You're losing them!
Although I feel like it'd be easier to shoot the guy rather than shoot the vehicles until they explode, but... Again, yeah, I really need to invest in some SMGs or something.
Can't hear anything. I'm dead.
I don't know why you can't shoot with your pistol on the back of a car. Because, I mean, my pistol surely requires the same amount of aim as, thank you, Catalina, for that input. Surely the pistol requires the same amount of aim as the submachine gun. It's fine. If I bump both of them on the jump and drown both of them, then we'll have got this. It's a brilliant plan that surely nothing can go wrong with.
You blew out my ear.
I didn't quite bump him. But I got a $500 unique stunt bonus, so that's something.
Can't hear anything. I'm dead.
Right, I'm gonna just... There we go. That's that one. Where's the other guy? Did he... Oh, did he fail the jump? Oh, no, we're okay, we're okay. Just gonna take another run up at that. Oh, that might not be fast enough. That was not fast enough. Oh, dang it, I killed Catalina. Oh, what did she even die on? I mean, other than the side of the mountain that I crashed us into. But, I mean, really, though, that's not enough to kill someone. I was driving like 3 miles an hour. So getting run over by a milk float. Oh, god damn it. I think I got all 3 of them as well. I just had to go and get the money. Oh yeah, this guy's, No, you don't. Dang it. I hesitated. He was frozen in fear, and then he saw my shotgun, and suddenly his flight response kicked in.
They're getting away!
Annoyingly, I can't shoot him with my shotgun. I need the sawn off, obviously, so we can do this Terminator style. He's smoking though. I feel like a little bit more cat, and you'll get him. This does not reverse quickly.
Your pathetic riding is helping them escape!
Oh, shut up, Catalina. This is why I sniped you in the face. Oh no, wait, did I snipe her in the face? No, I blew up a helicopter. This is why I blew up your helicopter.
Stop shooting that thing right next to my ear.
Oh, he didn't have a briefcase.
Faster, Carl, faster!
Yeah. Ooh, I get another 500 for getting the stunt jump.
Faster, you fool!
Oh, god damn it. Well, I got the 500. Clearly nailed that stunt jump.
You're riding like an old lady!
Oh, easy. Again, I'm looking at the mini-map and not the world.
Floor it, CJ, floor it!
Okay, one left. And he hasn't...
I met pigs that can drive faster.
Ah, that is a talented pig. And maybe you should do crimes with them.
Carl, you are too slow. I'm very fucking shit.
Okay, she doesn't mince words, does she, Catalina? I could say the same about your driving. Well, I mean, not that you shoot slow. I guess you shoot... the bullets still come out as quickly as they do when I fire, but you're still not great.
Fix my bitch!
Yes. Well. There we go.
Brother, they are all dogs.
Oh, I guess I must have picked up the briefcase.
Okay, Carl, let's get back to the hideout.
I guess I must have picked up the briefcase of the second one as he fell off. As I did then. Nice.
You're fucking psycho.
All you little men are scared of strong women. If we're passionate, you say we're crazy. If we're upset, you say we're hysterical.
You told that man to drink your piss and eat your shit.
If we don't put
That's...
out, we're frigid bitches.
Who you calling little men? You went berserk back there.
That's not normal behavior.
Another day at the office. You can't stand the heat. Go put your tiny balls in the freezer.
Tiny balls. Now just wait a minute.
Enough! Just shut up and drive. I'm counting that fucking money.
Well, my tiny balls. I have huge cojones. We've been over this. They're gigantic, kick. Ginormous. Humongorific. The biggest cojones. It's true because I said it so many times. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell. No one overcompensating would say it that many times. Whee! Please don't die, Catalina. Oh, god damn it, Catalina! I just said! God, you got run over by our freaking quad bike. Oh, it's so hard to keep her alive. Oh! And we have to do the whole freaking mission again. God damn it, Catalina, this is why... Damn it. I hate AI companions in these old GTA games. They are all worthless. They are all so terrible. And they are just a hindrance to... They're the only missions that I fail multiple times. Mostly. There have been a couple of missions where I failed because of my own incompetence, but... Oh, God damn it, Catalina. Alright, well, that's one. I think we actually shot that one as well, off the back of it. I don't think he got off. I mean, I say we. I did it. Catalina definitely didn't. Can we get these ones before they get too far away, so that I don't have as far to drive back? Yeah.
You're losing them.
I'm not losing them. God, do you want to drive? I can shoot better than you.
Shooting that thing right next to my ear.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll get that one on the way back.
You're lucky I don't run it up your...
That was impeccable timing for the slow motion to kick in. Come on, Catalina. Just got one left. Just shoot him.
I can't hear anything. I'm deaf.
There we go. Okay. Please, Catalina. Please do not die. I will do my best to not crash us. And I appreciate both times you've died have been where I have crashed our quad bike, but even still, I feel like you should make more of an effort to hang on to life. There we go. Okay. There's no jumps. There's no possible way I could get Catalina killed. He says.
You're fucking psycho.
Oh no, she's gonna talk about my tiny balls again.
You say we're crazy. If we're upset, you say we're hysterical.
Oh, can I get her to the base before she mentions my tiny balls?
We're frigid bitches.
Who you calling little men? You went berserk back there.
That was just another day at the office. You can't stand the heat. Go put your tiny balls in the freezer.
Oh!
Oh, I just wait a minute.
Enough! Just shut up and drive. I'm counting the fucking money.
I bet she's not even gonna give me that much. She's definitely not gonna give me some respect after this.
Next time we play really rough.
Yeah, that's cool, but we can also play for some real money. I got some money to, well, it's a long story, but I need some serious paper fast.
You come and see me again soon. We rob a real bank.
Okay, I finally got Catalina home in one piece. Oh, 1,000's not too bad at this point. I mean, it's not gonna buy like one gun, but alright, well, I might as well. I don't literally like come and see me again. It's like I have no other missions, Catalina. You're the only mission giver I have at this point. Alright, I'm gonna move this over here because I feel like they're gonna take it away from me again. Then again, this car's probably better. It's much harder for me to get Catalina killed on the back of in a car.
Hey, Holmes, I've been busy.
Caesar, what's up?
I can smell Nacho's oxide from a mile off. Racing, my friend. Cars, not beautiful cars, but fast, man, fast.
What are you talking about?
Street racers from San Fierro. They meet out here to tear up the blacktop. No chota choppers. You want to make some money?
Just the Pope shit in the woods?
Why you keep asking me that, Holmes? I told you, I don't know. What Holiness does his business is his business. Just get a fast car and meet me in Kendall just south of Montgomery. See you, man.
Oh, okay. I do now have a Caesar race to do. Well, I'd still do Catalina's because she's right here. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure I need to get Catalina's done to advance the story anyway, so.
Hey, Catalina, it's Carl. Come on, let's go. We got banks to rob, baby. Come on, let's go.
In here, mi amor.
All right, come on, let's go.
You get your sorry ass in here right now, Carl Johnson, or I shove a fucking hand grenade up it.
All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, it's a fair offer. Because with Catalina, you know she might.
Look, baby, I really need that paper. Oh, my God. What in hell's name is that?
This, you fucking prick? This is a rack. I'm gonna
No,
torture
babe,
your sorry
no,
ass.
Please, no.
You never write to me. You don't call.
It's been 5
You
minutes.
treat me like a fucking whore. Like one of your
No,
whores.
baby, please. I ain't into that shit.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, baby, please, no. Please, baby, no.
I,
Hey.
I really feel like we should have killed this girl.
Hey. Oh.
Just out of principle.
Yes, faster, harder, deeper. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
This
Maybe
coffee
we
is
can
not
go out
hot.
and Rob now?
How was it?
Different.
I knew you would like it.
Look, baby, I thought we was gonna make some serious paper.
I'm starting to get really bored of you.
I did. We
Just
filmed
need
it.
some money.
And I'm just a
We're going to
cheap
put it on a thing called
Oh, you don't even
YouTube.
pay?
It doesn't exist yet because this game's set in the 90s.
Say
But
I
when it
love
does,
you, and you act like I'm an idiot.
oh no, not YouTube actually. That'll get banned. Pornhub.
I know you're kind, Carl. I
Yeah, that
am.
also doesn't exist in the 90s. But
If you ever mess around, I will castrate you first. Then I will make you eat that.
Enough. I need some
Man.
fucking money.
Carl, you are really boring me now.
leave my
Please,
balls
sweetheart.
alone,
I got
Catalina.
Some real deep shit.
Okay, maybe today we hit it big.
The only solace I have is knowing that she is canonically dead. What are we robbing? Like a convenience store? A bar? Oh, a horse
You wanna rob a
horse
betting
racing.
shop?
Yeah, you know man enough? Here, Carl.
Satchel charges. Where the hell'd you get them?
I got them from around the back here. They're just hanging around. Get inside the track betting shop. I think that sounds like this is difficult as opposed to just like walking inside.
Open the back room door or I blow your fucking face off! Leave the panic button or I'll kill want you, you stupid
That lady is incredibly casual,
stupid
considering
fucking bitch. Now I kill you. Eat my
she's like, just another day at the betting shop. What am I doing? Use satchel chances to blow the door open.
your balls and hurry up.
Wait, what button was it to detonate the satchel charges? Nope, that just throws another one. That changes my weapon. Hang on. Oh, I stuck one to that lady. Oh, that's the casual lady that was wandering around. She's still very casual. Oh, I'm running out of places I can stand that are safe now. Dang, Kevin, how did I explode these? I missed... Hang on, let me check the briefing. It will show me in the... Press and hold to increase the distance. Get safe distance from the plant cell charge. The cell charge is attached. Oh, I have to select the detonate weapon. Oh, that's this. I didn't even get the door. Oh, I'm so good at satchel charges. Right. There we go.
Go! Get in there and open the safe.
Oh, they replaced... Oh, no, that's my cane. Good. I was going to say they got rid of my cane. Satchel. Yeah, that's good. Well, that's handy. The money didn't catch fire or anything.
Okay, I got it.
About fucking time. You're a fucking slop.
Whatever, let's roll.
Okay, in fairness, in that instance, yes, you are right to complain at me. I did accidentally fill the betting shop with satchel charges.
Fucking car.
So yes, no, you're well within your rights to be upset at me at that one, Catalina. Fair enough.
Die, you pigs.
Okay, pain spray. Huh. This is a handy car for flipping police trucks. Oh, we're spinning, it's fine, I'm reversing. We're doing this Fast and the Furious style. I'm sure they did something like that in the Fast and the Furious.
Take your fucking head off.
Wait, no, what film was it that was it a film or was it an anime? It's dumb enough to have been either one, where he was like, I can't aim, so he went, okay, I'll turn around. And then they drove backwards for a bit so that they could aim and shoot the cars behind them. What did I watch recently where they did that? It was neat. Anyway. We're going into the magic paint spray.
Get us back to the hideout.
Okay. Now all I have to do is just not commit any crimes. For a few seconds. It's fine.
Okay, look, but we gotta
Having a fender bender with a motorbike doesn't count as a crime,
You're a great girl and all.
despite what motorcyclists say.
I know some cold-blooded cats wouldn't act like you.
How'd you get given a lioness and you want a pussycat? Whip.
No, I just won't.
You know why I act like this.
No.
I'm in love, Carl. A woman's heart is a tempestuous place, and you will break my heart. Sometimes I want to kill us both.
Please, don't do that. Just relax a little.
Or if you do, start with you first. I promise I'll follow.
To impress me, Carl Johnson. Here's your gut, big man.
Oh, now I can abandon this car. Because Catalina's got a new car there. Oh, hey, I got some and they let me keep the satchel charges. Neat. Okay, Catalina. It's the final mission that we get to take you to therapy.
Asshole!
Damn, what I do now?
Do all the fucking same, eh? I see it on television, I read it in books, I hear it in music. Do all the same. Fuck this, fuck that. Well, fuck you!
Baby, I'm sorry.
I gave to you as a woman. No! No more!
It's
From
more like you
now
took
on,
from me
we just
as a
business
man.
Partners, okay?
Hey, if that's how you want it, but I mean, you breaking my heart.
I'm warning you. I'm in a really bad fucking mood. Today, I kill everybody who fucks with me.
That's the same as...
Especially you. Move!
Salutations, Strauss. Is she the one you wanted to kill? Yes.
I feel good today.
She is the one that we did kill at the end of GTA 3, so...
Oh, I go berserk, but
Yeah.
not until I really beast.
Oh, well, that's a relief to hear.
She's delightful.
This time no coward motherfuckers will get in our way.
And she has a...
Man to that.
Come on, drive.
She has a way with words
Nothing, I just hit
that,
Well, give me a break.
Here's your break. Your break is you're not
I'm actually slightly endeared to her just by how much I dislike her. It's quite compelling.
drive, lover.
Oh, that's the wrong turn. I think this might be the last mission we do for her, and then she disappears for a bit, and then she comes back.
You have to be fast and totally ruthless. Not fucking about like in the betting shop.
What? If you hadn't started busting, things would have been sweet.
They had to die because you were slow and stupid. Like a big fat brat that eats chocolates while his father...
In fairness, I killed more people in the betting shop than Catalina did with the satchel charges, so... Oh. No, it's okay. This is still fine. This is still fine. Oh, it actually is. Oh, good work. There we go. That's how some villains in FF14 made you feel. Yeah, I feel like a good villain is one that a good villain is either one that you as an audience, the audience either hates alongside the protagonist, or that you can relate to.
Yes'm, Miss Catalina, miss. Don't even think about doing anything, motherfucker.
I hate so much if someone other than me were to hurt them, I'd be upset. Yeah.
I'm going to empty the safe. Keep these idiots covered.
Alright, you heard the lady. No heroic shit.
Should I maybe not take the gun?
This is gonna crack you up. A gun.
Should I maybe not...
Shit! I give you one simple job, idiota!
Sorry. They moved their hats a bit quicker than I thought. I was going, should we not take the gun off of the security guard rather than just like, no, I've got it in the air, I can't possibly shoot you with it.
Collect that bribe later. Might as well go and take a look.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a good villain that you're just like, man, I cannot wait to see this villain die and how they die. Because it just makes, when they do...
And get as much cash as possible.
Give up. You're surrounded.
Quick, we haven't much time.
Give me that.
There more than one ATM? Oh yeah, there is. God, I upgraded my shotgun skill. This is really testing my skill here.
Come on, then. Let's do it.
I feel like this was an inevitable outcome.
About to try the back way. We were waiting for you.
You enjoying this?
Look out, girl!
I think I got him.
Give up. You're surrounded.
Hang on, there's a guy behind this bin here. He popped up and didn't really do anything.
Look out, girl! Pick it up,
Oh.
you retarded asshole!
He was sneaky. He was hiding in the bin.
Keep going!
Yeah, I feel like this was inevitable. There's no way they were going to not make you do this mission. It's too action-packed. I feel like if I think maybe I could have kept their hands up, and it would have given us more time to smash the ATMs before the police arrived. But
Think you can keep up with a real woman? What?
it also didn't really matter. So, oh, it's this jump again. Whee! That's one police bike gone already. Do I get that 500 every time I make that jump? Because that's quite a good source of money this early in the game. Oh, I went this way. Hang on, Catalina, I'm coming. Can we do like Mario Kart rubber banding? Is that a thing? Oh look, I can We can get rid of some of our wanted level. Oh, she's surrounded by cops. I need to rescue her.
Come on, Carl, move it!
Catalina, please do not walk in front of me while I am using my shotgun. This is a good way for you to die by my shotgun. I hop on.
Take me home now, big man.
How we do?
Is that all you care about? Money?
No,
Yes.
but I really need the paper.
You revolt me. You make my skin crawl.
Well, I ain't crazy about you either.
That's just
I feel like this would have been a good way just to cut her loose, just to let her get arrested.
Try the piece and
Like, she almost certainly would track me down and skin me when she got out of prison. But, you know, that's a problem for a different game. You can walk the rest of the way. Come on. Where are you? Catalina. Is she stuck on a tree? Come on. Did the crash give you a bit of a... make you a bit dizzy? Give you a bit of brain damage? Wish life was like that. $500 every time you jump. I know. It'd be... again.
Thanks.
one day, Carl Johnson, you will realize she truly loved me, and your heart will break in two. But you are more like the spiny lizard than a man. Goodbye.
What's going to happen is in about 10 years, I'm going to read about you how you died in a helicopter crash in the paper, and I'm going to shrug my shoulders and eat my food. Hey, 10k though, not bad. Yes, brain damage. Exactly. Like a Pokemon. Okay, well, she's gone. Until she comes back a bit later. So let's go and... I wonder if this car counts as a fast car. Or... maybe I can find one of those go fast cars. Go fast cars. It's like a 5-year-old. If I can find one of those cars with the go fast stripes on. The Dodge Viper type cars, because those are pretty fast. Or a cop car. Cop cars are always pretty nippy in this. But, weirdly, they're sometimes a bit funny about you... oh, it's only over there, actually. I don't need to go far. They're weirdly a bit funny about you racing around in a cop car. Yeah, the Banshees. Oh, sorry. There should... I've seen a couple. Maybe I need to leave... Yeah, that's a low ride. That's not going to be very quick. If I go to the highway, I reckon there's some up on there. I think that's where I've generally seen them spawn in. Oh, well. Almost worked. It's weird that you can't get across there, even though I can get to that island already, I think. Is that the... oh, maybe I can't get to that island yet. Oh, maybe all the bridges are down. Maybe I can only get to the second. Alright, let's drive this way a little bit. Come on, go fast car. Where are you? Let's make this... Let's put in the effort now, and then we'll make the race in a minute a bit easier. And again, this car's not bad. It's got decent handling, at least. I'm not seeing anything better though. Oh, hey, my driving's going up. That car might have been okay. Actually, it's one of the older games. It doesn't have object permanent, so I should be able to just spin round until something spawns in. Drive past me. You won't despawn. Cars? They're spawning in eventually. That's not the fastest way to find a car, is it? Maybe I'll just do it with this car. This car's okay. Oh. Ah, dang it, that looked alright. But they're driving in the opposite direction. They already despawned. See, in GTA 3, I'd just go to the car showroom whenever I wanted a fast car, because I knew there was a guaranteed Banshee there. But there's no, well, if there is, I don't know where it is in this game to go and get a guaranteed sports car. Sadly. Alright, let's just drive over to Caesar and see what he says about this car. Because I ain't seeing anything quick, and I don't want to faff around too much. I might need to do the paint spray though before we race, because I have smashed this one up quite a bit. Oh, let's drive a little bit into the city actually. Oh no, wait, I can't. The thing's broken. We just had this conversation. Alright, yeah, I might need to go get this car fixed before we race with it. Oh, I'm just going back up onto the highway again. This is fine. There's my door. Well, that's fine. That's going to make me lighter. That's going to make me lighter.
Man, where is this guy? Hey, I've been waiting forever, man. Where the hell you been?
Sorry,
Weight
Holmes.
reduction,
I had
exactly.
no idea when
Put
the
some
race
bullet
would
holes
be.
in the bonnet as well
Just happened to show
for
up
wind
before
resistance.
everybody else, huh?
When the gasoline runs through your vein like the burning passion, you know when it's time to
Oh, they got
race.
smooth cars. Oh, there's
Think you
Claude.
getting high on that country air, man.
Hey, CJ, look.
You haven't been to one of our meets before.
Ah, it's Woozy.
I'm from
He's my
Grove
favourite
Street,
GTA
fam.
character.
Los Santos. What's happening?
Relax. This isn't a parade, pal. But you know, we gotta be careful. Woodsy Moo. But my friends call me Woozy.
Yeah. He's the only character I remember from this game because he's so cool.
Listen, out here we like to race for cash or pink slips. Racer's choice. Get your car started. We're about to go. Good luck, Carl Johnson.
There's something real strange about that dude, man. Be careful.
Look, it's Claude.
For sure.
He's just hanging out in the background. It's fun. I've been playing Sonic Racing Transformed for the last couple of days. I should have this down natch. Okay, well, one of the cars just fell. Oh. Two of the cars. No, come on. Oh, you. You've been disqualified to destroy my vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Thanks. Oh, god damn it. I don't even get a restart option. I have to just go and get another car. Oh, well, who puts a sharp turn at the beginning of the race into a lake? He somehow sounds like a nice guy. What the fuck is he doing in a GTA game? Yeah, Woozy's cool. He's very, very funny, and is like legitimately just like a nice guy. I think. I mean, he's obviously a criminal, so he's a nice guy for a criminal. But he is just like, yeah, hey, whatever. I'm one of the few characters who won't betray you in a GTA game. So cool. We get to see a lot of Woozy. I was sad when Woozie because I think Woozie only ever is in this game and this game alone, and he doesn't show up in anything else. Oh, let's get a tractor. Oh, I can win the race with a tractor, no prob. Bike. Oh, that could be quite good. I could try it with a quad car thing. This car up ahead's also maybe pretty nippy. Maybe? I don't know. It's like a classic sports car. Oh, there's a police car. Let's maybe not steal the classic sports car in front of the police trooper truck. Can I do this race on a bike? It's probably not allowed, is it? I just need to find something reasonable, I think. Yeah, not the thing with the mismatched door. I'm not super confident in the speed of that car. Well, whoa, that's the opposite of what I expected to happen there. Oh, that's the mismatched door car. I keep thinking they look fast. What the fuck is that bike made out of? I know, right? Like, sir, the bikes are so... Ah, that'll do. The bikes are so, like, unpredictable when it comes to smashing into something. Like, sometimes you'll go flipping and flying and lose 75% of your life. And then the rest of the time you'll send, like, a 18-wheeler spiraling into the distance, and whilst you do a little cool spin and a flip, and everything's golden. This car controls like dog shite. This is awful. It's so bouncy. I mean, I'm going to do the race in it, but the attempt might go. Oh god, I just hit brake and it veered to the left. What is up with the suspension in this thing? Is there a mod shop nearby I can fix this car in? Actually, is there a mod shop nearby? Well, there is. Right, hang on. I'm going to go quickly fix this. I feel like this car could be good, but the suspension is a buster. There you go. You're using the terminology. Plus, I can make it into a cool color, like, as well. Sorry, I was looking to see whether any of these cars were better to steal, but I don't think they are. Wibbly wobbly blimey car. Yes, you tried. I think that's the most we can say about that. Okay, that's the paint spray. Okay. Wheels. Oh wait, is this all cosmetic? Oh no, hydraulics. Oh no, that just adds hydraulics to it. Oh, you can't actually... Do spoilers actually do anything, or are they cosmetic? Well, we'll put the win spoiler on, because I want to win. I mean, it stands to reason, doesn't it? Ooh, vents. Yeah. That'll make me fast. Oh, nitro. Boosh. Yes, nitro will actually help. Alright, side skirts. Sure, I'm spending a lot of money on this, but... Actually, you don't get a lot for the side skirts, I'll be honest. Off-road? Maybe better wheels will help. Is that wibbly wobbly without hydraulics? Yeah, I know. Let's get some off-road wheels. Maybe that'll help. They could also just be... I get a base boost. They could also just be... This could all just be entirely cosmetic, except the nitros. Oh, back up. Oh no, that does... I think the tyres did have an effect. That does feel grippier. Okay, this... Oh, maybe. Maybe. Tell you what. I just spent a lot of money on this car. I don't want to immediately sink it in the water, in the drink again. Let's... Is there a house I can actually buy near here that I can afford? I guess maybe I can afford this house. We've got 15k. That's enough to afford some properties. Maybe if this house sucks, I can buy it, I can park the garage in and save. And then if I absolutely immediately destroy this car, I can just... Oh, it is not fast. Oh, it was up. That was uphill. That was uphill. I'm going to have done all this as well, by the way. And then... Oh, that car looks faster. I'm going to have done all this and then find... Ah, 40? Dang it, why are properties expensive? This is like real life. Guess I could check that one. Kind of out of the way, because it's on... You have to go up to it, but... Like, surely the whole point of properties outside of the city is that they're cheaper. But I'm going to go to all this trouble, and then I'm going to immediately find a Banshee just sitting in the middle of the road. Just waiting to be stolen. Oh, I landed on the taxi. No, no, no! Don't flip me over. Man, stop driving into me when I'm clearly trying to turn around. All of you are insane. Oh, now I really need a garage. Look how dinged up my car is. I think the race fixed it anyway, but... Oh, this house does not look like it's going to be 15k. Oh, this is... Yeah, that's... I mean, take a 0 off and I could afford it. Fortunately, house price negotiation doesn't work that well. Alright, I'll check this last house over here. This one's actually in the boonies, so maybe it will be a bit cheaper. Otherwise, we'll just have to hope that I don't immediately kill myself again. Oh, I'm glad there was road down here. Oh, man, I wish there was some sort of phrase about looking before you leap. Because I should do that. But there isn't, so I guess I can't. I just have to keep flinging myself off of cliffs and hope that it works out for the best. It's a shame. It's a crying shame. This car isn't much faster than the car that I had before, I'm going to be quite honest. And I think that car just spawns consistently outside of Catalina's shack. So... No, 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 no. Yes. Oh, I've broken the interior lights of my car. They're now flickering. Right, come on, be cheap. 35, dang it. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when everyone pays you in respect. You can't get on the property market. It's like, oh, but we love you. It's like, great. Give me a garage. And a save point. I'm still good. There we go. I'm still good. That tree was in... Oh. I think I lost part of my car. Okay. Oh, no, my car does not get fixed. Okay. Well, cool. This might be a lot of money down the drain real quick. At least I got my nitros. That I will be, for the entire race, too scared to use. Also, I'm not 100% sure how to use it. I think I press in the left stick. No, that's my horn. Oh. We're good, we're good, we're good. This car likes to flip. This car likes to... I should have got some sort of cage. Oh, no, flip. No, not in the water. You can go in the water, I don't mind you. I'm in second now. These roads are so perilous. Okay, yeah, this car sucks, so I don't know why I spent so much money on modding it. Wait, hang on, how are there still 3 cars? I saw one of you drive into a lake. Fortunately, they're all as bad as I am. Yeah, shortcut! Oh, it's fine. It's still a shortcut. It's still a shortcut. I'm now in last place. It wasn't that great a shortcut. Dang it. Civilian joined in. I know that ever happens, just when people are doing illegal street racing, someone just goes, oh man, that looks like fun. Screw the shopping. Time to put my Prius to the test. Well, I'm now in third, despite the fact I haven't overtaken this car, so I can only assume that another car destroyed themselves. I can't make any... There we go. I don't know how far ahead first place is, though. If I just fail, I think I can just restart, though. So... I might go and get my car fixed first, though. I'm in first. Hooray! I'm guessing again that the first place car just crashed somewhere. Okay, so long as I keep up this pace and don't fudge this, we'll be okay. Oh, I figured out the button for my NOS. It was as scary as I thought it was. Oh, it's still going. Turn off. How do I NOS? No NOS. Oh. Oh god, that was a lot closer than it needed to be, because I accidentally NOSed into a shed. I don't know why. I was just like, hey, I got a second. I'm in the lead. This is the perfect time to figure out which button is the NOS button.
Ooh, yeah. You drive with style, Carl.
I mean, if my choice is grocery shopping or legal street race, I know what I'm choosing.
Same.
Same.
Himself right to the edge. As for me, I'm a man who honors his bet.
Well, you learn pretty fast with the police on your ass.
Listen, it's best if we clear the hell out of here as soon as possible, because for some reason the local police don't appreciate our noble sport.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
Okay, I gotta go. You know what? If you ever find yourself in San Fierro, give me a call. Maybe we can do a little business together.
Hey, I might just do that.
I guess that's our wake-up call. Nice meeting you.
By the way, it's never explicitly said, but it is implied in every single interaction with them. Woozie is blind, which is why he was doing things like handing you his business card to the side of you because he doesn't know where you are. He still drives. He was driving one of the other cars, but that probably explains why I won. Like I said, Woozie's the best. Hey, it's Claude again. I think he's actually in this cutscene as well.
Damn, man, now what?
Pig!
What? What I do now?
Oh, so this is where you've been, eh? This is how you repay my tenderness? You prefer the curves of some car to those of a real woman?
Look, Catalina, you called it off, remember? Just business.
What kind of a man are you? When I say just business, I mean that I love
What
you!
the fuck?
When I say I no interested no more, I mean that I love
Wait!
you! And
Hey,
when
this
I
my...
say that
wait,
I miss
Catalina,
you...
wait! Leave my car alone. I did this for us, for me and you.
It's too late. I don't love you no more. I love another, okay?
What? Then what the fuck was this about?
I cannot keep my passions hold up. They need a release. That was a good release. Like hitting a man with a frying pan while he sleeps. This, Carl? This is my new man. Are you jealous? Are you going to fight for me? Huh?
Nah, I can take rejection.
You are jealous and a coward. Now let's race!
Claude, don't read too much into this, but there is a distinct possibility which she will betray you after a bank robbery for no reason. Boredom, I think. I stole $0 from the courier. Okay. Heavens. Where did my red car go? I spent a lot of money on that. Please don't despawn it. It might drive like crap, but it's my car that drives like crap. I don't know which car Claude's in. Maybe that one at the front? Short distance between 2 points. Oh, dang it. Missed the turn. That's not great. Alright, there's got to be another way. There's got to be another shortcut around here I can take advantage of. Oh, not that. Oh, but I got an $18 insane stunt bonus. Oh, that might have... That may have cost me the race. Yeah. Well, it's fine. I am racing against... I am still racing against the AI, so it's entirely possible they will all crash and explode on a roundabout or something. They didn't program roundabouts into the AI, so it's weird they put one in the game, honestly. Man, if only I had my car with my NOS. Imagine how fast I could be going. That's not a ramp. That was a ramp last time. Maybe it was that one that was a ramp. Oh, Oh, this is going very badly. Yeah, Rockstar do like to sort of lean into their stereotypes, so they if they're going to make a blind driver, they would make it. Yeah, sadly. Of course, they didn't program roundabouts into there that require humans knowing how these goddamn things work. Hey, roundabouts are great. All right, we've got. They manage, as long as you know what you're doing with them, they manage traffic very much more effectively than a crossroads. Is that what they call them when there's yeah, crossroads, because it's an X shape, isn't it? And they're not that scary. As long as you don't go on them the wrong way round, and you remember which way to give way to, which is different depending on which country you're in, because of the side of the road they drive on. Oh, I failed. But I still have my car, so can I just... But where's my red car that I paid? Oh, there's my red car. Wait, no. Those are the other drivers. So hang on, is Claude just... You're not Claude. You're not Claude. I'm supposed to be racing against Claude. Where the hell is he? Nah. Okay. Annoyingly, the race doesn't end where it starts. So I have to drive all the way back over to the start of the race. But, which also means my car isn't there. Oh. But, I mean, Woozy's car is better, so... That's actually not too bad. Fly! Nailed it. It's the kind of shortcut I like. I probably need to nip by the ammunition at some point and restock my guns, but I won't need them for this race at the very least. Oh man, I sent that wood flying. It's nice seeing just little planks spin off into the distance like that. Okay. Until I was doing fine until I crashed multiple times and then let everyone overtake me, and then I fell off the course. So apart from the multiple errors I made, that race went perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm definitely not actually racing against Claude in this race, even though I'm supposed to be. Or maybe he despawns when the race ends. So exactly so that you can't just shoot his car. We're like, that's not canon. Canonically, though, because CJ does win this race, it does mean that he's a better driver than Claude. Or at least he's a better driver than Claude was in 96 when this game takes place. So he had 5 years of practice, I guess, before GTA 3 takes place, so he could have gotten better, I guess. It's important. Oh, hey, and Rockstar announced that they are... I mean, I say it should be obvious, but it's not... Considering how much money they're still making off of GTA Online, it's not super obvious, because they could have just carried on milking that particular cow. I was going to say horse, but that's a different analogy. They could have kept milking that particular horse. Yes, milking that horse for a little while longer. Let's just go with it. But they're making GTA 6, which is nice. Hey, don't knock horse milk until you've tried it. Oh yeah, this car controls really well. That. Do not take that as evidence that this car does not control really well. I hit a thing. I don't think I'm going to go catch up to that first place now unless he makes a mistake. Oh. Okay, it does spin out on grass a little bit. But, yeah. That's not a female horse. The milk will taste nutty. There's that great bit at the beginning of, what was it? It's the film. It's one of the only films that Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery ever made, where they went treasure hunting, and then they made a sequel about it. And he comes in and he goes, "Oh hey, I milked your cow," and he goes, and he's drinking the milk from the bucket, and he just looks at him and goes, "We have a bull," and then he just looks at him with a milk mustache. 80s comedy. And he's just like, "I'm gonna go brush my teeth." Yeah, so they make GTA 6. I honestly didn't. I think it's because, you know, how much money GTA Online was making, and by the fact that they were about to release. Yeah, I wasn't too far behind him, but I still lose it. Dang it. Given how much money GTA Online's making them, and the fact they're about to release GTA. Yeah, I get it. I'm a loser. To get the results, they're about to re-release GTA 5 for the third time in like a month or two. I think it's March. They're releasing GTA 5 on Series X and PS5. It's like, are they making a GTA 6? But apparently they are, so that's nice. Maybe we can look forward to that in the next, decade. I wonder whether the horse ball. I wonder how sort of advanced the horse balls will be by the time GTA 6 comes out. Like, they weren't even going to put horses in, but they've got the technology from Red Dead Redemption. They were like, well, we can't. We went to quite a lot of effort. We crunched our developers really, really hard. Steve missed 3 of his child's birthdays to develop that horse ball technology. We can't just not put it in the next game. So the next GTA, I'm really revealing exclusively, will have horses in it, just so they can show the advancements in the horse ball technology. It's release GTA 5, but wait, there's more. Yeah, I'll see it when I'll see it when I believe it. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 came out and it's like, it's just GTA Online 2. There's no actual story mode this time. The goddamn ball shrieking in the gold is great. It was so unnecessary. And it's just like, there was so much stuff in that game where it's like, did that need to be in it? Like, I mean, great for you that you want to like draw attention to it, but I've given Red Dead Redemption 2 like 2 goes now, and I still haven't finished it because it's just, that game is so dense. Like, it's great. Oh, the acting's all great and the storyline's gripping. It's just, it's such a dense game with so much stuff to do. I always get just bogged down and distracted. I'll finish it one day because I know this is already. Can I just... Right, I'm just going to get disqualified because it's quicker than me doing the whole race, losing, and then having to drive back again. So we're just going to stand here for 10 seconds. Watch the clock go down. There's a Nintendo Direct in about 25 minutes, and I was umming and ahhing, thinking, should I just should I just stop playing GTA for 40 minutes just to watch the Nintendo Direct? And I thought, I'll just watch it afterwards. Well, I guess I could, but I know the thing is whenever I watch a Nintendo Direct, it's always like, and here's our big announcement. It's a Pokemon. No, it's a Kirby mobile. It's a Pikmin mobile game or something. You know, it's like, oh, okay, well that was not worth the 40 minutes. And then when I don't watch them, they're like, by the way, Zelda's out now. It's like, here, we're releasing Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, and they're on the store now. You can buy them now. And because it's Nintendo, there's only 20 of them, and you go, oh, balls. They're all gone. I don't understand how that works for a digital copy of a game, but apparently you can run out. So I know that if I watch it, it'll be nothing interesting. Like, they'll talk about Kirby, they'll maybe show some more Splatoon 3, and, I don't know, maybe they'll talk about Pokemon. Normally Pokemon gets its own Direct, so I don't even think they'll talk about Pokemon or, I don't think they'll talk about Pokemon or Zelda. So, but I know that if I don't watch it, they'll be like, we're finally bringing back F-Zero, and it's a new Mario Kart. I'd be totally down for a new Mario Kart. Although, again, I've been playing Sonic Racing Transformed for the last couple of days, and you know, I feel like that's filling my quota of kart racing games. Gently, gently. Dang it. I was going too gently because I knew there was a bridge. Right, I know this one's a straight line, so I can floor it. Okay, this is good, this is good. I just need to stay a little bit ahead. AIs don't have any concept of panic. Oh, it's quicker for me to go around. It's fine, this is fine. AIs don't have the concept of, like, panically flooring the car with a, oh, that's a bridge. I'll get this sentence out eventually. AIs don't have the concept of panically flooring the accelerator when they realise they might be able to win, but they won't be able to win if they don't. They just go, no, I'm an AI. I shall follow my set programming. 81 years too late. That's a weird thing to unlock. No. Oh, good. I think he hit the same fence. I can hear his engine. Oh, thank God. Two of them were quite close. He's right at my arse, though. I have to wait for the fourth car to arrive. There we go.
You had the unfair advantage.
Being a better driver ain't no unfair advantage.
You think you're clever, but it is you who is missing that point. Not only was he racing, but he was satisfied. fool. What are you gonna say about that?
The advantage of a stick shift, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, man, what is it? Cash or pink slip?
There you go. Goodbye, Mr. Johnson. I will not be missing you.
Yeah, ditto. You're crazy.
Hey, wait a minute, bitch! What is this shit?
The deed to a garage in San Fierro. My lover needs his car so we can go to Liberty City.
Liberty City? Yeah, whatever. Have a good time.
I will.
Fine.
She's got
Okay.
she's got the crazy
Go.
eyebrows.
I don't miss you.
Goodbye.
Never trust a woman whose eyebrows can go all the way up to her hairline. That's what my mum always taught me. So I have unlocked a garage. I think I have to go then. Alright, let's get out of the car and have a phone call then. What are we doing, CJ? I need a map marker. You're not give. There we go.
What's happening?
Hey, Carl, dude. Now I got the little mau you're after. But be careful, man. People are listening to us. I got a little green village up in the hills. Come and get it. Whoa, man, I don't know you. I don't know you. Prank caller, prank caller.
What happened to my garage? Oh, fine. Let's go and visit the truth. Where is he? Ugh. Why is everyone so like GTA 3? It was nice. You did all the missions on the first island, and then you went to the second island, and all the missions were on the second island. And you went to the third island, and all the missions were on the third. Well, they were on the second and third island, but the third island was tiny, so it didn't matter. In this one, they're all over the friggin' place. Like the first island, the missions are all sort of clustered together. It was nice. Now I got to do a cross-country friggin' 2-hour drive every time I want to go to do another mission. Oh, it's dark and thunderstorming. And my NOS card got despawned. I spent so much money on that car. That was a waste. This car's good, though. Maybe I should... Hang on, where am I going? I don't know if this house has a garage I can park this car in. So I was thinking I could take it to the garage here and keep it, because... Ah, screw it. It's GTA. It will explode. Unless it's a bulletproof car or something, which are actually, you know, rare and useful. I'm pretty sure it being Woozy's car doesn't make this one actually that special. Got my driving skill up just as I slammed into the motorway barrier, as per the norm. Not during the races I just did. No. Doing a drift into a railing. That's where your skill really shines. Oh. No, don't slide. Ah, yeah. Okay. How do I fix this? Oh, this is the train track. I was going to say, I wondered why the sat-nav wasn't giving me a... Come on, climb up. There you go. I was wondering why the sat-nav wasn't giving me a point on this road. It's because it's not. There we go. Maybe this is quicker, who knows. So the truth is the hippie guy who's working for Tenpenny. And I'm supposed to help him out for reasons. Yeah, see, I'm going to get out of my car and it's going to despawn. Because this is what this game likes to do.
Hey, Caesar. The Yay leaving San Fierro, right?
right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
Okay, I'm gonna see what I can dig up.
Wait, what am I doing? I responded positively. I don't think I needed to do that. Oh, do I need to go and kill this guy? Oh, okay. Let's go and do that, because I think I do need to do that. I think. I was supposed to go and do this, I think, before I got mixed up with Catalina again. Don't die. Good. Right, where do I need to go from here? Oh, no, it's okay. I think that's good. I was going to say, I think I've damaged my car enough that it's now veering to the left wildly. But I think it was just because I was on grass and it's raining. That's fine. I think this guy's on a dirt bike, so it should be pretty easy. Oh, CJ. Just, I know you're in a field, but please, just drive in a straight line. Fence. Yeah. I don't like the AI react. So the AI sometimes reacts to getting an offender bender by, hey, thanks for following me, JZ420. Blaze it indeed. The AI sometimes reacts to me banging into them by just slamming the pedal to the metal and trying to push me off the road. And I don't feel like that's an appropriate response to getting into a car accident. I mean, unless you're uninsured, I suppose, which... Man, there's he all the way over there. In a GTA game is possible, I guess. He's like, oh, dang it, I've crashed into this... I mean, admittedly quite beat-up sports car, but sports car nonetheless, in my uninsured Ford Focus. I'd better make tracks. And there goes my bonnet. I should probably nip into a... Well, I say I should nip into a pay... it's only $100 for a pay and spray, I suppose, but... I say I should nip into a pay and spray to fix my car, but I know that I'll just take it to the truth mission and it'll despawn. This game hates me. Still. That's a sign. That's a sign that I should stop. Get it, because I drove into it. Alright, here's... Sorry, copper. Oh no! My woozy car! My woozy car. Oh! Well, I guess we'll reload, because that's all my weapons as well. My wizzy car! Ah, now I need... Okay, well, I think that was just... that might have just been a side mission, because it was I stole $0 from the courier. So I think I don't actually have to do that one. I thought it was the mission they were talking about Big Smoke.
Hey, Carl, dude. Now I got the little mama you're after. But
Yeah,
be
yeah.
careful, man. People are listening to us. I got a little green village up in the hills. Come and get it. Whoa,
No,
man,
no.
I don't know you. I
Yeah,
don't know
prank
you.
caller, prank caller.
Prank caller.
There you go. Alright. That's fine. Really done the save quicker than going to a pay and spray. I should have just gone to the mission. Okay, the sat-nav's having a bit of problem there. It wants me to drive over to the truth and then just kind of spread myself out horizontally for a few miles. I'll worry about how to do that when I get there. Like I said, 90 sat-navs are Well, they were still figuring out the technology. They still hadn't quite, you know, pieced it all together yet. Yeah, this car's great if I stay on the road. Which is a shame in the countryside. Honestly, I don't understand why Woozy... I don't understand how Woozy lost me in it. Ah! Need to up my driving skill a bit more, I think. Or it needs to stop raining. I thought the rain was cosmetic in this one, but it really does actually affect your driving quite a bit. Yeah, if I was driving my camper van around and then someone just drove into me at the back, my first response wouldn't be, let's get out of here. My response would probably be, oh my god, all of my knickknacks in my camper van have been knocked out of their cupboards. That's what you keep in a camper van cupboard, isn't it? Knickknacks? What else would you put in there? Like food, I guess? Maybe food. Chemical toilets, that sort of thing. I've never been in a camper van. I think I'd only ever get a camper van if I had just like an absurd amount of money and I could buy one of those like ridiculous camper vans that fold out and they've got like a TV and a picnic dining area and another TV and a barbecue sort of built in. You know, like in the Goofy movie, the one that Pete had in the Goofy movie. That's my frame of reference for a decent camper van. I'd want the one that he had. Otherwise, you know, go to a hotel. Alright, let's see what the truth wants.
Hey, Caesar. The Yay leaving San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
Not right now. I gotta check into some shit.
Oh, your mum had one of those. One of the like big glamper type ones that had all the gizmos. That's what I would want.
Peace. I've got everything you need, lone traveler. It's in the mothership. Back there.
Thanks, man. Look,
Ooh.
here go your paper.
Ah, the karmic circle closes. All possessions
Wait, did I just give him my money?
back to the egg.
Damn, man,
Nice.
there must be 2 tons of that stuff back there.
Rama. What the fuck's that noise?
Hey, that sound like a chopper.
Oh, man. Narcs. You fucking rat.
Dude, don't put that
No.
on me. You the one deal with Tenpenny. What's all this?
Calm, brother. Panic paves the way.
Can't believe he chose to go Narcs, you fucking narc. Surely that's the line.
Gotta torch those fields. I only hope Kaya can forgive us.
So I'm a bit confused about what I'm doing. So I mean, I appreciate now that I'm burning some weed fields, but I was doing those races to get money to pay the truth for something. Oh yeah, this probably isn't the effective way of most effective way of doing that. Can I roll in this one? Truth, you want to help? You got a flamethrower too, you know. I can just flamethrower it through the side of the tunnel. I saw a tunnel, and I thought, run through it. I'm basically like a dog at Crufts. Truth has been killed. Well, that's not... What, that... How is that my problem? I did nothing to do with that helicopter crashing into Truth. God damn it, GTA San Andreas AI. Don't crash a helicopter into the guy I need to keep alive. Like, he's just standing there and I'm burning some burning some weed. It's fine, it's raining. Go out. Can't, there you go. Oh, there's dog contest with more weed getting burned in town. Yeah. Like I said, like Crufts. Crufts might be, in fairness, Crufts might not be an international reference, but the Crufts is a dog contest. I mean, and there might be weed smoking in Crufts. It's not on screen if there is, but maybe that's how they get the dogs to calm down. I don't know. This mission's kind of cool in theory, in like concept. But the execution of it's quite boring if I have to burn all of these red squares. Like Molotovs surely would be the better option. These cops are going to be so high. Screw the cops, I'm going to be high. I'm the one burning it all and getting all this second-hand, well, first-hand smoke. Is it second-hand? I suppose, yeah, it's first-hand because that's how you get first-hand in the first place. You set fire to weed. It's just normally rolled up in some paper.
Assholes. Right-wing assholes.
I don't feel too good.
It's a crying shame, ain't it?
No, I mean, I think I'm gonna black out.
Fight the ocean and you will drown, brother. Carl, man, we'll take the mothership and get our shit out of here.
Go get her fired up. I'll finish burning, and I'll follow you.
I've almost run out of flamethrower ammo, though. Like, is there another... Hang on. There's more ammo near the barn. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to hear. I reckon, yeah, I can see the cameras going all shaky already. They're gonna make me... I'm gonna make me drive this car stoned. Oh, there's still so much to burn. So the helicopter crashed both times. I'm starting to feel hungry. Yeah, that weed has that effect. I guess the smoke from burning all the weed does set the helicopter off. Hang on, I burnt all these already. Why are they still on the map? Oh, hopefully that's not a glitch. Yeah, I guess the helicopter, as I say, pilot gets stoned and crashes. From flying overhead, and I just got unlucky that he decided to crash the. Oh, my muscles! Oh, I didn't know that was a side effect of weed. Oh. I thought it was just, you know, increased paranoia. Press and hold LT to target using the rocket launcher. Oh. Okay, I have finished burning all the weed. Checkpoint save. Oh, good. I don't have to do that again if we fail this. But yeah, I just got unlucky on the first time and they crashed into friggin'... they crashed into the truth.
What you pull over for?
You better drive. I haven't driven in 15 years.
You was doing all right?
Yeah, then the fear hit me. Now I'm rolling a number to calm the waves.
Shit, I better call Caesar. Hey, Caesar, no time to talk, man. I'm on my way to San Fierro, okay? I'll meet you in Kendall at that...
Oh, my muscle. I'm losing so much muscle from all this weed. I need some steroids. Oh, but my car.
We screwed. When'd you get this?
1967.
How you get around?
Now I need to
if
take
you
some
don't
bull
drive?
testosterone to
I have an
counteract the
astral
small
dog called Herbie.
cojones.
Faster than most, but getting old.
It's just a delicate balance of lots of different drugs. God damn it, this
What's
car.
all aluminum for you, man?
Protection from mind control, dude.
Mind control.
Induction of images, sound or emotion using microwave radiation. Do you know how many government satellites are watching any citizen at any moment?
No,
23. Do you know how many religious relics are kept at the Pentagon?
no, I don't.
23. You see a pattern emerging here, man?
Man, I'm seeing patterns all over the place. Get that smoke out my face.
Yes, I'm sure after burning an entire field of the stuff, the little tiny... My muscle! The tiny one he has in his mouth is really going to...
Faster?
Man,
It's
we've
really
got
going to be the one that
3
tips you over the
tons of
edge.
gas on board. The
Oh,
engine
I need to get to a
together
gym
with a
stat.
magazine hammock, and it's running on 15-year-old cooking oil.
Shit, can you shoot?
Shoot, I'm a hippie. The only thing I've shot is acid. I heard about this dude snorted it once. Thought his nose was a kangaroo and the moon was a dog. Woo!
Fair enough. I mean, the police don't seem to be chasing us, so I guess...
There she is, brother. San Fierro, the city of psychedelic wonders.
Man, I can't believe I ain't been here before.
There ain't a better place to escape the man.
Okay, Mr. San Fierro, where's the spot at?
It's in Doherty, on the east side of Fierro, between Garcia and Easter Basin.
Let's drive across to get hit by the tram. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm getting weaker the longer I spend time with this old man.
This is the place.
Oh, look at how
Jesus,
scrawny my
dude.
arms are.
Looks like you've been fed a bummer.
I'm no longer swole, I'm just swow. I didn't get any money. Alright, I guess we'll start rotating from the top again. I need a gym. Where's the nearest gym? There's one. A gym and a burger. There we go. Sorry, cop, it is an emergency. I'm losing muscle mass. I need to do some reps. I think I'm losing muscle mass because I haven't eaten, which you do lose muscle mass quite quickly if that's the case. So let's get some food first, and then can I do a drive-through? That's a camera. No, even though this restaurant does have a drive-through. Guess I got some film. I'm just gonna have to eat like a load of massive burgers. Meat stack. Can't get the right meal out. Just eat 3 of them. That'll keep me topped up for a little while. I wonder if I can learn some new fighting moves here as well, seeing as this is a new gym. Right, but first, muscle mass. And they wouldn't let me train with these scrawny arms. There we go. My muscles finally starting to go back in the right direction. This is my happy place. This is where I feel strong. Literally. quite easy to get the muscle back up, in fairness. I guess that's why it goes down so quickly. If only it was like this in real life, though. Just you had a little indicator that let you know that your muscle was going down, and you only had to go to the gym when it did, and you could just top all your meters back out, and then you just ignore the gym for a few weeks. Am I back up to max? I think that might have taken me to max. I'm not getting any more. Okay, well I've reached my limit, so I think I'm back to max capacity. Oh, there we go. I'm big and swole again. It's good. Yeah.
So you wish to become a warrior?
Yes. This is how I fight. Just ball punch, ball punch.
Student, and you will learn.
Ah.
Like an atomic cobra.
Ah, I can do a running kick. I mean, it's not a very cool one. I'd rather have like a drop kick, but
Nothing clever
it'll
here.
do.
Just kick 'em while they're down.
I can do that one already.
Become the avalanche and bury your opponent.
Oh, I just learnt better versions. Oh yeah, I'm now. Oh, I see. So depending on which gym I go to, depends on what moves I use. Because I think I still had these. I think I had all these moves. It's just now I do kicks instead of punches. Oh, neat. All right, well, let's be. Oh, but I've trained so hard to make my arms strong, and now I'm going to be kicking. This goes against everything I know. That's fine. I will get to a third gym in Las Venturas, and they will. I think that's what the Las Vegas in this game's called, and they'll. They'll teach us a third style, I'm sure. So no more ball punching. Now it's all ball stomping. 20k. Oh, I could spend all my money and buy a house, but the only real reason to buy a house is to get a save point, and there's a save point like here. I can't believe running over those people knocked me off my bike. No matter. I got a bit of cash. Yeah. The only reason. People just keep dying and dropping money. Nothing to do with me, coppers. Yeah, the only reason to buy a house is to get a save point, but there's a save point here, so that feels like a waste of 20. And it even comes with a garage. Look, I can put my bike in. I think it comes with 2 garages. Oh, that's not the sprint button.
Motherfucker! That mute asshole, that fucking snake without a tongue, gave me this shithole instead of a pink slip. I must be the biggest fucking idiot in the whole fucking world.
I don't know, this place is pretty good.
Take it easy. At least we're alive.
This much land in
Friend,
in California? That's a lot of money.
Relax, man. You're
Better
really
more than a
killing
car.
the fucking vibe here.
Well, I'm sorry I'm fucking up your vibe, old man, but I can't wait to get my hands on that mute and your bitch-ass cousin.
My cousin? You're gonna diss my familia?
My bad, man. I'm just pissed for all of us. I mean, look, we in a strange place. We got shit to our name, and for once, I try to make something work this garage, and it ain't even a garage.
Then make it into a garage.
Oh, that's a great idea, sis. Won't you shut up?
You know what, Carl? You are a fucking idiot.
I mean,
Your
it's
whole
a
life
better
you
plan
got
than just
for nothing.
bitching
Now
about
you
it all the
got
time.
something And you don't know what to do with it. We'll make it good enough. We'll help, right?
We got your back, CJ.
Come on, stop tripping, man. Both of you.
Whoa, man, the energy here, it's fantastic. Oh.
He can be our mascot.
Yeah, all right. But how I'ma find some good mechanics to work up in here, man?
I know a few guys. Come with me, friend. They're good people, I swear it.
I'm about to ride
Don't
with
touch
this
me,
fool
I'm
again.
A-posing.
Come on, man. There's these two guys I know. Used to work on marine engines until the mob bought their business over in Vice. Now they try and make ends meet by taking any old job. They're a little bit dull by their habit, but the smoke don't get in the way
Oh,
of
I
their
know these
skills
two.
with an engine. We'll pick up Jethro first. Last I heard, he was working at a garage over in East Basin.
These are the, I think these are the guys who worked at the boat harbor.
Hey, man, how you meet these dudes anyway?
I met them at the 89th year of Love-In, apparently.
Apparently.
You know how it is, man. A field of tents, crazy-ass music, a quart of mescaline vodka, polar bears.
Polar bears.
Yeah, go figure. But they were funny guys, man. Great sense of humor.
The polar bears or the guys we're picking up? Because I know polar bears, and they're not known for their sense of humor.
This here's Vietnamese gang territory.
Like, you just had to speak to
Shining razors.
the Coca-Cola company. They worked for that polar bear for that advert for years. And that Glacier Mints guy. Ask anyone who worked with them, they'll say they were dicks.
Hey, Jethro. Hop in, man. I've landed you a real job.
Hey there, Truth, dude. Oh, man. Do I owe you? Because I swear I paid for that weed, dude.
No, man, we're good. I think. Jethro, Carl. Carl, Jethro.
What's up, man?
Can we swing by the hospital? It's over in Santa Flora District, west of here.
Yeah. You sick?
No, the government is. But that's a long story.
So, you know, like,
Yeah.
what's the deal, dudes?
I'm opening the garage in Doherty by the waste ground. You know, car mods, low riders, all that shit. You down?
You polar bear.
That mean I can get free mods.
No, but they've been known to shit in the liquor tent.
I mean, it's my garage, right?
Right?
Yeah, that was like so far.
Probably
gone.
just get money from it, won't I? Dang it. That's just better than nothing. I can use the money to buy mods, so... and then put them on a car, which will despawn. And I will never get to ride it, so... Woo! Money well spent. But, you know... We spent like $3 on that one car, and we got to use that NOS for all of 10 seconds. That was exciting.
What we here for anyway?
Nothing. Oh, don't look. Cover your faces. Think about a yellow rubber duck.
You tripping again.
Shh. Okay, I've seen enough. Let's go see if we can find Dwayne.
He's working a hot dog van at the tram terminal in
Okay.
Kent.
I thought we were picking
Come
up
on,
Dwayne.
dude, what's all that about?
You don't want to know.
Why?
Do you know what a subdermal neurophone is?
A what?
Exactly. Sometimes it's best
Yeah,
to stay
it's
in
like
the
a
dark,
normal
kid.
dermal neurophone, but it likes getting its junk stepped on. That's close enough. I'm in the circle.
Dude, Dwayne, man, how's the hot dog business?
It's totally shit. Why? What's happening?
My friend Carl here is opening a chop shop. Jethro's in. How about you?
Yeah, cool, man. I've got like some shit to take care of first, though. So, you tell me where you guys are gonna be at, and I'll meet you dudes there.
The garage is on the waste grounds in Doherty. I'll see y'all later.
Do I have to pay these two?
Okay, next stop, cop station downtown.
What? Watch your mind. Why?
If I told you, the likelihood is you'd get a probe up your ass within a month.
Like, listen to the man, dude. He's real serious.
I already tried that with
shit.
Catalina, and I wasn't a big fan of it.
Okay, but you're starting to freak me out with all that space shit, man.
If you want me, if this is going to end up with me shooting someone, I know that I don't have an SMG at the moment, so it's going to be tricky because I can just run them over. That's my go-to generally. It normally works better than shooting them anyway, honestly, unless they explode my car. Kind of depends on how many guns they have, and how much of a run-up I have.
Okay, you You know the drill. Don't look interested in anything. Picture a pink golf ball in your mind. Okay, we're good to go.
Where to next, spacehead?
There's an electronics guy I've had dealings with. Goes by the name of Zero. He can
Oh, hey.
fix a supercomputer with a paperclip. He's got his own shop, but he's always ready to help fellow travelers along the path. Let's go introduce you to him.
I
Look,
think...
What's going on, True? Look, what's going on, True? Who was them dude?
Don't go there, man.
Listen to Jethro. You know, what if
I
told
think
you
there's
we
a
never
mission
went
in
to
this
the moon?
game
JFK lived
for
in
Zero.
Scotland with Janis Joplin. And the only reason we've been in a Cold War for the last 45 years was because snake-headed aliens run the oil business.
Which is
I
like
think you popped another
considered
butt
the
broke out.
hardest
Good.
game, the hardest mission in the old GTA games. It's incredibly difficult. Fortunately, mercifully, I think it's optional, but you do need to do it to unlock something. It's one of the Zero's the dude who does all the RC stuff. I think he was in Vice City. He might even have been in GTA 3 as well, actually. But in Vice City, in GTA 3, he was on the phone, so I didn't do any of his missions. I might have done one. Anyway, he's a cool dude. Yeah, so I think I can.
Alone, Berkeley. This is stalking. Oh, hey, Truth.
Get in. I'll fill you in as we drive. Home, James.
I think I can buy his
Carl,
RC
Zero.
store,
Zero,
and that
Carl.
unlocks the.
What's up?
Carl here is opening a garage around the corner. I told him you're the man to speak
Oh.
to when it comes
I want
to
to run the
electronics.
little tiny helicopter over,
Actually,
but it's
I'm
just.
the only man to speak to. Grade A, tip-top genius. That's me. You should drop by the shop sometime. See some of my shit, bro.
I'll do that.
Zero's fun. Yeah, I'll have to look up and see what doing his missions unlocks. Ah, can I get the hot dog van as a car, though?
A week of hard work, and we'll transform this place. Hey, Caesar, come over here.
What's up, B?
Caesar, this Jethro, Dwayne, and Zero.
Hey, man. Dude.
Salutations, my sibling.
Orale, let's get to work.
Hey, Carl, look. I think I found a way for us to get.
I finally found a
I ain't
character in
going
this
to
game
no
I can
college
relate to.
study no account.
No, idiot, property.
Decorating ain't exactly my thing either.
No, property development. Look, you buy a dump like this, fix it up, and sell it. Or better yet, you turn the property into a business. The snowball gets bigger.
I don't know, sis. This all sound big time to me.
Look, Carl, this place is gonna get on its feet, and when it does, we are gonna have money. If you want to make something of yourself, you gotta let your money work for you.
Look, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Look, you two concentrate on the garage and let me work the property thing, okay?
Yeah, that's my baby girl right there, Holmes.
Man, you chose her. I'm stuck with her.
Neat. There's a marker there. I don't know who Jay is. Oh, Jethro.
Carl, how's San Fierro?
It's fucked up. I can honestly say I wish you was here.
Great. Now you got the present for that friend of mine, right? You know, the one trying to get me and old Officer Pulaski into trouble?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm killing a guy.
We tip a call.
Did I kill
Hey,
him?
motherfucker, the code of the streets is that I don't snitch. I don't give a fuck if he kills you, me, my brother. Street cats don't call no cops.
Carl, he's a DA.
Oh, yeah? Well, where I go find him?
He's at the Van Cobb Hotel in the Financial.
Oh, for sure.
It's like, I don't call no cops. I'm no snitch. He's a lawyer. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll murder him. I'll kill him. That's fine. I'll kill him. Kill him soon as look at him. Wait, I was gonna say where's my car, but I put it in the. I put my bike in the. There we go. Oh, this is my best base yet. Ignore that. Sorry. Ignore that. There's just a guy in the street with his hands up. Just in preparation, like that guy out of Free Guy. And he's like, well, you know, look, I'm going to have my hands up at some point in the day. It's less effort for everyone if I just have them up ready. Oh, this is a new clothes store. I haven't been to a zip store. I don't think. I've been to a... Have I been to a zip store? Let's see what they got. I'll soon know when I look at the tops, because I know what the tops are. No, this is new. I definitely have not seen a... I can look like Charlie Sheen. Tempting. Tempting. Oh, what does it say on the back? Oh, I might get a bowling shirt. What's the jean jacket look like? That'll go well with the cowboy hat. Not as well with the cowboy hat as I thought it would. Never mind. The shirts are always bad. The t-shirts are never good. And I've already looked at hoodies on another one. Nah. I liked the amount of calf I was showing off with my stupid name trousers that I can't remember what they're called. Grey boots, red boots, brown boots, hiking boots. I wouldn't call those boots. There are no socks and sandals, though. The socks and sandals really are the strongest footwear. Yeah, no. I might get a bowling shirt. I quite like the bowling shirt, but I think I'll keep everything else. Let's see what we got in the chains and hats section. Oh, a gold Cuban. Oh, that's pretty strong. But I like the watch. I won't know what time it is. I mean, I do have a watch. Hey, a gold watch even. We'll get that. Even though it looks very similar to my yellow watch. Buy that. That's only $200. Shades we got. See, I'd normally buy these. This would normally be... I'd normally always go for the sunglasses, but I'm really attached to the eye patch now. I think I'm just going to keep the eye patch for the whole game. Oh, a plaid sun hat. I wasn't expecting that colour. Doesn't quite go with the rest of my... Maybe the black one? No, it just makes me look like a fisherman. I'm going to go out with a harpoon gun. I think you might be able to get a harpoon gun in this one. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to get the bowling shirt. I like the bowling shirt. Yeah, this is a strong look. I got to see what the logo on the back says, though. The fuck does that say? Herbs? It's definitely a B it ends in. It looks like A-A-U-R-B. Arbs. Maybe it's a reference I'm not getting. Whatever. Now I've got the full. Now I've got the complete look. I've got my leopard print cowboy hat, my clock medallion, my cowboy boots, my donglers, or I think they were called, the trousers, and my socks with sandals. Hotel operates a valet service. The deal will be dropping his car off. Oh, am I going to dress up like a valet? I just bought all these new clothes. Great valet. This guy's terrible at his job. Like, he ran a guy over and then he parked. Aw, I just bought that ball. I keep the eye patch and cowboy hat on though. Okay, I don't mind wearing this costume so long as oh wait, no, this isn't his car. I need to go and wait for him to get his car. I understand how this works now. I like the car runs round to the front. Like, it'd be so much quicker just to run to the side and climb on normally, but he's like, no, I must jump onto the bike from the front like a cool dude. It's the only way to ride a bike.
Ah, you must be the new boy. Get in line.
Yeah. Pretty avant-garde valet, but at least you'd remember him. At least you would know which valet was it that drove your car. And it's like, well, it was the one with the cowboy hat and the eye patch. It's like, ah, Carl, yes. Yes. Identify and enter the DA's car when it arrives. Hang on, was there... Let me check the brief. Was there a detail there? Driver's driving a blue Merit. Remember it. Okay. I'm just going to hope that the other cars aren't blue, and... That's not blue, you can have that one. Is that blue? No, that's grey. That's not blue. That's not blue either. Is that blue? Hang on, I suppose I can get it and it'll tell me if it's a Merit at least. Yes, I am in the DA's car. Okay, apparently this is blue. Yeah, this is not blue. I mean, maybe it's like a bluey shade of grey, I guess. It's not blue. I probably shouldn't smash this up too much, or at all. The DA might go, well, I'm definitely not giving you a tip if I come back and his doors have fallen off. I just know how easy it is to... I say how easy it is to steal a car. You just kill a man. I guess, yeah, when you add the homicide into the mix, it does make it a bit... It does make it a bit more worth the effort than it is, I guess. It's fine. I'm sure the other two valets that drove down into the car park after me, well, before me, well, after I went down there and murdered their co-worker, won't notice his corpse lying on the ground. That probably won't happen. Ah, dang it. I noticeably damaged the car. I knew that was going to happen. It's like the final friggin' turn to get into the car park as well. The garage is just far enough away that this is an inconvenience. There is a pay and spray there, but it's not actually any closer. Also, that is pretty ballsy of me to open up a chop shop round the corner from both a pay and spray and a mod shop. Okay. Careful driving now. Do not ding the car that I filled with drugs. I suppose it could be better. I could have filled it with explosives. It's like a 50-50 shot in GTA games when you fill a car with something. That rare double mission where you fill it with explosive drugs. Oh! That was where the series peaked, truly. Man, I better get my donglers and bowling shirt back after this. Damn it! It's fine. That'll buff out. I ran out of time. Ah, dang it. Okay, we're just back at we're back at this point. This isn't too bad. Okay. I didn't even notice that I had a time limit. I was fully prepared to drive back to the fully prepared to drive back again. So I'm so glad that the timer ran out. Conversely, if I'd noticed there was a timer, I could have been like way more celebratory and being like, "Oh, I just managed to get it in the space in time," and then me banging the front of the car would have been all the sourer, and I would have an excuse for driving so quickly, which because I didn't realise there was a time limit, I have no excuse. Gently. There we go. Can I just steal another car to drive out? Hey, I don't know how you're picking that car up when I've still got the keys, but go for it. There you go. This is far enough away. Hello? I don't know why I need to be this close to him. I feel like I could be further away.
You should come check out.
Do you know who you're fucking with here? I'll have your badge, you moron. Shut up! You find anything back there?
You feel like I need a peg leg. Well, the way I drive, I might end up with one at the end by the end of this game.
But I've never seen. How could it be? Hell of a defense you got there, buddy.
All right, we'll just leave the car full of drugs there. Just take the. We'll get the evidence later. Oh, good. I'm back in my normal clothes. I was worried I was going to look ridiculous for a little while there. Oh, cool. And I can do valet missions. I mean, I say cool. Oh, hang on.
You don't want to die, do you? Nice car. Show me what you got. You got heart, huh?
That's what you get. That's what you get for, I don't know, being there.
Yeah, what?
Sorry, Carl, are you busy?
Zero? Nah, man, good to hear from you. What's up?
Disaster. My landlord is selling the shop. I'll have nowhere to live and no safe haven from Berkeley.
Ah, I'm looking to invest in some property at the moment. Maybe I'll swing by.
Alright, and maybe I do have to do Zero's missions. Because you believe you don't look ridiculous. I'm the cutting edge of fashion, alright? It's because this game's set in the 90s. I look ridiculous by today's standards, yes. But if you judge me by the 90s standards, I'm hot stuff. You know? Remember what the silly clothes they wore in Friends? Exactly. You remember Jennifer Aniston's big hair? It was a different time. I'm just dressing for the era. And yes, Charlie Sheen did wear a bowling shirt in the show that he filmed in the mid-2000s, but... Or maybe even in the early 2010s. I don't remember when Two and a Half Men was made, but he thought it was the 90s because of all the drugs. Can I buy this? I don't have enough money. You don't have enough cash. Oh. Okay, Zero, I will come back when I have more cash. Eventually, people will stop paying me in respect, and I'll actually get some cash for doing freaking missions, and then maybe I can actually afford to buy stuff. So, like, say what you want about Catalina. At least her missions gave me money. Like, she gave me no respect. Absolutely zero. And they look like dorks in Friends. Yeah, now. But in the 90s, they were the coolest things. They were on magazine covers and cereal boxes. It doesn't get cooler than a cereal box. Look at Tony the Tiger.
What the fuck is going on?
He just wears a neckerchief.
What? Those assholes keep saying shit to me.
Who said this to you?
The construction workers up that hill.
I'ma fuck them up.
Nah, hold up. I got this. I need to go teach him a little respect, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
If I didn't dress like an idiot, they wouldn't swindle you. That's why I have so much respect. If I looked better, not better, different, less cool, or they would give me no money and no respect. Destroy all the portables and kill the foreman. Construction machinery will help destroy portables. The destroying all the portables seems like an incredibly petty thing to get back at them, and then just killing the foreman. It's like, oh, okay, he means business. I'm gonna beat him with my. Have I got my cane? I still got my cane. Yeah. Respect. I look how much respect I have. Yes. Yes, where's your porter? Oh, portables, not portaloos. I thought I was just going to be destroying the porta toilets. There are 5 portables left to destroy. Yes, there are. Whee! That's why I was like, oh, it's so petty. I'm just destroying their toilets. What are the words at the back of your shirt, by the way? Gullible. No, I don't understand what the words on the back of my shirt are. Because they're written in a language I don't understand. So, I mean, possibly it does say gullible. Oh, can I get... Ah. Oh, no, not that one. No, stop entering. Oh, I need to... Man, are you... Freaking dick. I want to enter the crane, but the button to enter the crane is the same button to steal a car. Alright, we're going straight into the car this time. Into the crane this time. I don't have my car anymore. That's fine. I didn't have any emotional attachment to that car. I mean, it takes a special kind of idiot to run at someone shooting at you with a handgun. Oh, well, that one's taken care of. That guy. Hang on. Right, laser. And then... Okay, that worked. Whee! I don't think I can get the far ones, though. I can get this one. Watch this. Bang! I don't think I can get the ball out far enough. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. Okay. They're all politely waiting for me. No, stop driving slightly faster than I run. That's construction equipment, but it's not quite strong enough to... No, stop shooting in the air and shoot at the men. CJ. CJ. Thank you. I mean, I feel like destroying or killing all of the men would probably be enough to stop them from harassing my sister. But no. Let's get the portables as well. Whee! There's one portable left to destroy, is there? Hey, cops. This has nothing to do with you. This is outside of your jurisdiction. Oh, thank you. I didn't notice I had a timer. That's fine. I've got 30 seconds. More than enough time to destroy this last portable. Oh, but if I have 20 seconds to kill the foreman, I might be in trouble.
Holy crap, I didn't see nothing.
Push the mobile toilet into the ditch. Then bury him under concrete. This is elaborate, considering I've got a cop ramming into me as we talk. Oh, it's okay. The cop gave up. I do have a man shooting at me. Okay, I need to make sure I do this properly. There's the man. I believe the... Okay, this is easy enough. Even I can't screw this one up.
God, no!
Oh, I fell in the ditch. Well, that's fine. Can I... There we go. Get... There we go. Now I need the concrete. Cement mixer. That's what you call this. Get mixed concrete. That'd be madness. You mix cement to make concrete. It's like you don't mix cakes. You mix batter. I know how language works. Oh, imagine if they would... Okay. There's a second, oh... There's a second cement truck, right? That I can use. This isn't the only option, yeah? This is one of many, yeah? Yes, okay, good. There is a backup. They did anticipate that someone would be stupid enough to back the cement mixer into the hole. Good. GTA San Andreas, always looking out for me. There we go. Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. They gave me a backup. It's a good thought, though. This seems like an awful. Like that guy's gonna suffocate to start. Like well, he's gonna suffocate before he starves to death, I guess. But I've buried alive a man because he was sassing my sister. Like I could have just gone over and said, "Hey, if you mess with my sister, I'll break your knees," and then broken his knees.
Yeah, what?
Yo, man.
I just feel like there's people who have done worse to me that I've done less to.
Well, I was talking to Caesar, and don't get me wrong, dude. I mean, you are one out there dude when it comes to driving, man. But Caesar, he told us how many cars you get through, dude. And me and Dwayne were like, whoa.
What is your point, Jethro?
No point, man. No point. Just that there's an advanced driving school, like, just up the road from the garage, man. Like in Doherty.
Driving school? Man, exactly what you trying to say, man?
Nothing, man. Nothing. It was Dwayne's idea.
Oh, I think
You're, you know, cool and shit. I better go, CJ. I'll see you later.
I don't need a driving school. Ignore the fact that I backed my cement truck into a ditch. That said, I think. Why is there a cool Mortal Kombat symbol on my garage? I think doing the driving school does raise my driving skill a lot faster than just driving normally. Same as the pilot school that you unlock later on. So let's do one of them. Maybe, will they let me do it? Will they let me do the driving school test to my cement mixer? My stolen cement mixer. That's got quite a lot of blood on the bumper. Let's put the gun away, just in case. Some people aren't cool with that. More speed, less haste. Okay.
Welcome to the Advanced Driving School. To pass, you must score bronze or higher in all 12 tests. To view a demonstration of each test, please use the TV over there. Passing a test will unlock the next test in the training program. You can come back and check your scores or take new tests at any time.
Okay. Oh, this is just a donut. Oh, did I need to... I got a silver. Did I need to... Final position 92? I thought I was just going to do the same one again, so I didn't check it. 64. That's not great. What? That wasn't where I parked. Dang it. Dang it. Well, my final heading was good. Alright, hang on. I got this. Hey, 100% gold. Alright, let's actually watch this one. Whip and terminate. So is it just a sharp left turn and then a stop? Clockwise? I got a 20% damage for hitting that last cone, but good enough. Pop and control. Is it just a wiggle? Oh, I see it. Just they pop my tire. Oh, Okay, I can see the difference. I was looking at that thinking, is it just a wiggle? That doesn't seem very difficult. Okay, maybe I need to go a bit slower. Nope. That's a 0. Okay, a little bit faster than that. Final position 40? I must have been still too far back. Okay. Ah, and I hit a cone. Ah, bronze, that'll do. It'll have to. Burn and lap. So it's just two clockwise. Okay. This is actually a bit trickier than I thought. No, that doesn't go quick. That doesn't go far enough. No, it is the handbrake turn, I'm sure, but I guess I just handbrake turned a bit too much. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit that one of these cones. Oh, I thought that was the end. Dang it. What kind of cars do you had to drive with pop tyres? This is how you evade the police. A good driving school. Like, if I was driving down the motorway and my tyres... won't bother. If I was driving down the motorway and my tyres suddenly popped like a nail or something, I would have no clue how to control the car. Like, I would probably just, roll it. So that's more useful to me than the stuff they actually taught me in my driving lessons. Like, I've never done a 3-point turn, I suppose I have used, but I've never done I've never done parallel parking since I passed my test. If I go somewhere and I need to parallel park, I just hit a cone, fuck, and I need to parallel park, I would just find a different parking space. I would just drive around until I find somewhere to park, or I would just leave. Oh, come on, I hit one cone. It's like, if I hit one cone, there's not even any point. I might as well. Driving school really should have taught you more things that would actually be useful when you actually get to driving. Like, my teacher never taught me how to, that I needed to go into a lower gear when I was driving up hills. I guess I was too slow. Well, whatever. Cone coil. Alright, round. And then back where I started. Oof. Yeah. Handbraked a bit early there. Yeah, my driving instructor never taught me how to to lower your gear when you're going up a hill. And I also would have liked to have had a lesson on what to do when it's icy. That's still a bronze. Because I've driven on icy roads, and it's friggin' scary. See, this is the kind of parallel parking I would have liked to have learned. Nailed it. Close. Almost. Let's go to the right slightly. Okay. I didn't get a damage penalty, so I can bump it a little bit. Oh, come on, how much do I need for a bronze? I'll try and get the golds in my own time, I think. But well, I'll do at least a run through. This would be fun, though. I'd pay for a day of doing this. Just in some old junker cars or something. Like, this would be more fun than racing. Like, I had a 21-year-old Ford Escort for the first 10 years I passed my test. I wasn't doing any donuts in that car. I mean, other than eating them. Dang it. Maybe I need to... I needed a handbrake and regular brake. The wheelie wave. Okay. I thought I was lined up. I didn't think I had to actually move over. Bronze. Good enough. Spin. How many of these am I on? I must be on like 9. So spin and go. Okay. Did I do it? 0. That's the wrong direction. It's really hard to tell. Hang on, can I... there we go. If I... Yeah, here we go. Whoa! Okay, this is fine. This actually makes this easier. I did it. Okay, game. Calm down. It did not like the cinematic angle. Alright, I gotta... 1, 2... 7. Okay, so 7 cones. I don't know how to get it to go back far enough, like fast enough to get me to spin. I'm not doing donuts. Donuts for eating. Well, exactly. Got those Krispy Kreme drive-thrus now. The only kind of donuts I'm doing, I promise. I just can't do this one. This one's really hard. Oh, hang on. I should maybe... Hang on. It does actually give me a... Oh. That's way harder. Okay, that's fine. Silver. Pit maneuver. Oh, this is where you bump... Yeah, this is where you bump the car, isn't it? Almost. feel like I shouldn't be in control of the... Alright. Finish as close to the other car as possible. Okay. But it drives off! Okay, I need you to go a bit faster. Right, if I just gently... There you go, there you go. There, silver. That'll do. Is this just a jump? Oh, no, it's the... Okay, I know this one. I do this accidentally all the time. Woo! Oh, if I release accelerate during the air, I can aim with the left analog stick where I spin. Not like that, I don't. I honked my horn. That didn't help. I keep rolling it. Oh, come on. I need to be facing forward as well. Just stop. There we go. Okay. It's fine. It's easy spin. Easy spin. Stop rolling over! Well, I had my final position and heading were good. Come on. Okay, that didn't work either. I'm trying different things. But none of it's working. Stop rolling. I don't know what to do to stop it from rolling. Maybe I can handbrake turn when I land. Nope, still get 100% damage. Okay, let's try this. Nope, that doesn't stop me from flipping over anymore. I thought maybe if I let go of right trigger whilst I'm in the air, maybe that's making me... I know, it's video game logic, it's speeding me up or something. But nope, rolling over all the same. This one's tricky. Again, I'd love a driving school that let you do this. Oh, imagine a VR game that let you do this, but you were in like a chair that actually like rumbled you around and stuff with a real steering wheel. Like I'd be quite into driving games, a VR driving game with like a proper wheel and everything. I like those ones at the bowling alley where they've got an actual seat, and those suck. So imagine something like that, but good. There we go. Ah, bronze, finally. Right. So there are 12 of these. I mean, this must be like 11 or... Hang on, how many... Hang on, where's the start? Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, this is 12. Okay. So what do we do? Just steal the car? Drive to the other side of the city and back without damaging the car. Target time is under 2 minutes. Okay. I feel like this was going to be tedious just because of the amount of time I've got. Why am I... I'm going to be getting hungry. It's fine, I haven't failed yet. That's just probably like a 20% damage bonus. Okay. Oh, so if I stop, I get a game over. Okay. I can't stop. I have to drive all the way to the end. I guess do a handbrake turn and then come back. Okay, yeah, this one's going to be a bit tedious. But it is the fact that it is the last one. Of course, yeah. Of course, I'm trying to do a friggin' driving test. I go down the middle lane and then there's a friggin' tram. Like, no tram, no tram, no tram. Oh, there's 2 cars either side, tram right in the middle. That's fine. He didn't give me a 0. It gave me... It showed me on 0. No, I'm still okay, I'm still okay. They haven't failed me yet. Oh, jumps. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still okay. See that? I did all that and I was only on 14. So you can prang it quite a bit. Okay, that person's skull is not my problem. That doesn't cause me any damage. I mean, maybe some of their like brain matter is going to get mushed up into the tire treads, but that'll come out in the rain. No, why did you spin out? Just because I came off the road. It's not like I was driving on snow. I shortcutted over a car park. It's like terracotta tiling. That notoriously slippy substance. It's fine. Lampposts don't count, as we've learned. No, stop spinning. Why do you keep spinning out? Just drive in a straight line, you daft car. See, I reckon this is just... I reckon the car spins out as a combination of my lack of ability, but also CJ's lack of driving skill. And if I tried to do this mission... Like, maybe this is a mission I should try and get the golds for once I've got my driving skill up a little bit. That makes sense to me. I'm okay. I'm also going, like, way faster than I need to, because I've got 2 minutes to do this, and... Nope, keep going. Ah, dang it! I'm getting to the first checkpoint in, like, 40 seconds, so I probably don't need to go quite as fast as I'm going, but... Unfortunately, I have a need for haste. Stop spinning! Oh, you prick. Like, I'm driving on a pavement. It's not... Why? Oh, just go forward. Why'd you keep veering? I swear this car's just doing this to annoy me now. No, just drive forward. Forward. This is where I find out that my controller's actually got analog drift. And it's not the car that's doing it, it's just my controller's occasionally yanking it to the side. Now, honestly, this... Just stop. Yes, there we go. Now, I actually wouldn't... Hang on, let me just check something real quick. No, okay. That has actually happened before this is actually my second... I'm playing with an Xbox Elite 2. This is actually my second Xbox Elite 2 controller because the first one had analog drift, legitimately, and I had to send it back to Microsoft. In their defense, they fixed it and sent it back to me really, really quickly. But It's not great, considering how much the Elite controllers are worth. This is a... It's gone down slightly in price now, but this was a... It's either £180 or £160 controller. So... You expect a bit more build quality. You don't expect, like, Nintendo-level shenanigans from your... A controller that costs as much as Nintendo's most recent console, you know? I completely whiffed the checkpoint. No, I didn't. It just didn't make a noise. Cool. No, stop. I'm okay. I got a little bit of a fender bender. I can still get the bronze. It's okay. That's just a style spin. That'll give me more points, if anything, at the end. I'm pretty sure they'll factor that into my final score. It's just a straight line, pretty much. And then a turn at the end. Hey, bronze. See? Driving skill plus. And I got an achievement. Fully complete a vehicle score. See? Worth the, 20 minutes we spent on that? And my car's gone. God damn it. Every freaking time.
DJ, it's like Jethro, dude.
Hey, Jethro, how is it?
Yo, dude, the garage is coming along nicely, man. But I rang about something else. There's an unofficial street racing club in San Fierro.
Unofficial as in illegal, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Anywho, they meet up around the driving school someplace. Thought you might, like to know.
Thanks, Jethro. I'ma think about it, and I'll holler at you. Later, man.
Oh, that reminds me. You know, the last week we did the car dancing minigame where I earned myself 1,000, and it played licensed music over the top of it, because this game friggin' loves to play licensed music. Oh, that'll be that cup over there. I ain't doing that. Normally, you didn't see anything. Oh, he saw something. Okay. Normally, what are you doing? How dare you? Can I use my own garage as a paint spray? No. Alright, well, I'll just go on the mission. Normally, licensed music just causes the music, the video to be
Hey, my cousin just called me. He gave me a tip
unmonetized, which is fine.
Shit, we gotta find out who's supplying those cats.
Read your mind, Holmes. I picked them up at the Mulholland intersection, and I'm trailing them now.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Better make it fast, Holmes. These boys aren't hanging around.
Which is fine, because the channel I upload my VODs to only has like 10 subscribers. So I don't ever see that channel becoming monetized anytime soon anyway. So it's fine. For whatever reason, the song that they used, that they decided, oh, you've muted all music, but this song we're going to play, meant that the video is entirely blocked. And I couldn't play, and they would not let me publish the video. So I had to... I had a lot of fun this week faffing about, because I tried to... YouTube has quite a cool, which I think is a recent invention, feature where they can mute just the song if there's a copyright issue, and without muting the audio. It messes the audio up a little bit, but it's better than like muting the whole thing. Where am I going? I'm going into an airport. This is no good. Where's the blue mark? There. Yeah, this is no good. And also, you're not giving me... I need a map marker. You're seriously not going to give me a... Alright, fine. It's to the left, and I just follow this road round, I think. YouTube's got this thing that will mute a song if it flags up as copyrighted, but leave the other audio alive, which is great. But YouTube's got quite good video rendering software and stuff, considering like how many. You think about how many thousands of videos they get uploaded to them every single day. Oh, my driving skill went up quite a lot doing that school, actually. Yeah, you think about how many videos get uploaded to them every single day. It's quite impressive. I mean, it's Google. It's one of the richest companies on the planet. They should be. When it's a long video, like a stream, it sometimes gets stuck. And so I was uploading last week's GTA, and then I got the copyright block. So I then did the mute video, and then it rendered the standard definition, and then it got stuck rendering the HD version for about 3 days. So I tried, there's a little trick you can do where you can revert the video, and it will unstick. If something gets stuck processing at HD, it's normally when you're doing a 4K video, of which I don't do anymore. But when you get a 4K video stuck, you can revert the video back to original, and that kind of unsticks it and starts the rendering process again. I tried that, but what that did is that undid the song muting progress, and the video got blocked again. So I then muted the song again, and it then started rendering the standard definition. And I thought, at this point, it'll be easier for me just to mute the song myself in a local copy, re-render the whole VOD, and then upload the muted version to YouTube. So I went in, muted the song, stuck up a different song, put up some text, said sorry, so I had to mute this audio for like the 2 minutes that we were playing the mini game. Set that to render overnight, woke up in the morning, stream had rendered, went on YouTube, stream had finished rendering in HD, and I was like, God damn it! You've been rendering for a freaking week, and you haven't been able to do it. And when I finally go, okay, well, time for me to... I might need to get another car. It's time for me to... I'll just render it myself, because I can't be bothered to wait anymore. You go, and done. It's just... It's like, YouTube can't be convenient. It's got all these great features, but they only work right when you don't need them to anymore. Oh, this car's not great. Oh, he's got a golf club. Who drives a tractor with a golf club? I mean, whilst carrying a golf club. Driving a tractor with a golf club would be an incredibly difficult way to drive a tractor. Although, probably one of the safest vehicles to drive with a golf club, given the speed it goes at. If he was driving a Ferrari with a golf club, that would be irresponsible. I'm here! Oh, more water. No, it's okay. Oh. I'm here! Caesar, I'm here! It's fine. There's cars on the road. I'll take a bicycle. Oh, I don't even need to bring my car. Cool. Caesar, I promise not to immediately drive this.
They were headed over Angel Pine Way.
I promise not to immediately drive this car into the water. What's the VOD channel? It's Jack Dandy VODs. There should be a link to it on my Twitch page. I need to get some proper panels for my Twitch page, because I've got just like the standard, like the very default setup. Because I didn't think I could do panels when I first created my Twitch account. Okay, so it does. Oh, okay, it is showing me the line on the mini map now. Yeah, I didn't think I could do panels when I first created my Twitch account, and apparently I can. So, I shall have to commission some so that I can. It's more obvious that I have multiple YouTube channels. I'm honestly, considering doing another one, because my main channel is mostly subsisted by YouTube Shorts, and Shorts are great. They get great. They get decent views, depending on the game. And I normally get, especially GTA ones, I get a decent amount of subscribers off the back of each clip I upload. But when I upload anything that isn't a short, it just dies on its arse. And I'm wondering if it's because YouTube doesn't like it, from my experience, when you post too many videos. And it kind of isn't smart enough, because shorts are quite new, it kind of isn't smart enough to sort of separate shorts and videos out. It does in some places and doesn't in other places. So I'm wondering whether it might be better to put like compilation videos on another channel altogether, where if I'm uploading a video a week, they might get better, like, it might tickle the algorithm better. So it's something I've been umming and ahhing about, but it's like, I'm quite a small YouTuber. I don't know necessarily, well, no, I'm a very small YouTuber, and even smaller Twitch streamer. But it's like, do I want 3 channels with like in tiny amounts of subscribers on them? But I don't know. YouTube's a nightmare to navigate sometimes. And it's depressing because it's not. There's a lot of content creators I follow on YouTube who are like, there's a British rapper called Dan Bull who does video game raps and parody raps, and I love him, but it just breaks my heart because he puts all this effort into all these raps about loads of different video games, and it's only the Minecraft ones that ever get big views, and he's just like, I mean, if that's what YouTube wants, then I'll just start doing more Minecraft raps. It's like, the Minecraft raps are great, you know, all of his stuff's good, but it's just disheartening to see him put all this effort into other stuff, and the algorithm throttle it because it's not Minecraft. Anyway, that's my my regular complaint about YouTube over and done with. What am I doing? What are we doing? I'm going onto a roof. Do I get like a sniper rifle or something? Or I think I have a rifle. Yeah. Oh, photograph the face of each target. Who?
There it is, Holmes.
Where? Oh.
Right, you shermhead.
This business is bigger than any gang, is it?
Right, little bitch.
That's one of my boys turned Buster. He betrayed me.
This guy take himself real serious.
That's T-Bone Mendez.
What now? Is that it?
Hey, who's the gringo?
I don't like the look of that guy. This more than a few thugs pushing product. It's a serious organization.
Oh.
How many of these clowns are there?
I like that they just walk into place and stand there for a little while.
Clever about this. It ain't no exchange and nothing incriminating.
Still got my rifle out though. I was going to say that you lied, you didn't have 10 subs for 11, but you're already subbed. Ah, see, you were ahead of yourself.
That was some heavy shit.
We better split up and get out of here. I'll meet you back at the garage, eh?
Coolio, we got what we came for anyway.
What? Oh, damn it, it's still no... I need money! I can't buy Zero's business if you don't give me money. Can I just run over and... use your camera to check San Fierro? Who knows what you might discover. Ladies. Engaged in some scintillating conversation by the looks of it. Oh. Oh. Well, either she had somewhere to be, or she got bored of your conversation. Snap. Or she just saw the man standing on the wall with the camera and thought, I'm out of here. Hey. Oh man, is Is a camera that's... I suppose I am in Los Angeles. Like, oh god, it's a paparazzi! Run! Oh, what? I didn't even do that. Who killed this lady? No, not the flamethrower. Don't burn the corpse. There we go. I'll sell that to People magazine. T-Bone Mendes, lamest gangster name. I think you'll find... Remember that my name currently is Cane Sugar. I think it's because of my brother's called Sweet and I've got a cane. That's... And I mean, my gang name before that wasn't too good either. Bike. Do I seriously only have 0? No, I still have the dragon logo over at my garage. I don't know why they've decided, oh, we'll use letters to signify missions, but then suddenly, Mortal Kombat! I was going to try and sing this Mortal Kombat tune, but then I was trying to remember what it was in my head, and I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure it's the Cowboy Bebop theme, which does Mortal Kombat! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I mean, the Mortal Kombat, the Cowboy Bebop tune sung off key, but the Mortal Kombat theme, the Cowboy Bebop theme nonetheless. Whee! Well, you don't want to stand next to a dead white lady as a black man in the US. That's how you get shot. Oh, I mean, this game's an accurate representation of the US. It doesn't matter what I do. The police will just shoot at me anyway. Which, as I understand it, is an accurate representation of the US. Oh, America. I was thinking, going back to GTA 6, whether they would put... Think about like what city they're going to do it in. Because the only one they haven't done a new game in is Vice City. Obviously, GTA 4 did Liberty City and GTA 5 did San Andreas. So they could redo Liberty City. But my personal choice, Tokyo would be cool actually. But my personal choice would be for them to go back to GTA London. But then I was just thinking, would that be cool? Because the thing about GTA 5 is that you've got lots of different areas to go to. And with London, I guess they could just fudge it and do a fake version of London where you drive for 5 minutes and you're in the countryside and you can just go to Stonehenge or something. Which I think another game did, like Driver or something, did have that, where it was England, but it was London, but if you left 10 seconds outside of London, you were in Salisbury. And it's just like, yeah, and Forza Horizon 4 did that kind of similar thing, where it's like a condensed version of London. So maybe you could do something like that, but I still don't know how. I don't know. I guess they could do. It'd be interesting. Hey, it's Woozy.
What's up, Woozy?
Hey, Carl. I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh, yeah? Well, look, Woozy, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendes. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
How did that guy get a purple background?
He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the
Jizzy
deals,
B.
You know, concierge.
Okay, now that's the lamest gangster name.
My way in. How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
Hey, good looking out, Woozy.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
I love how we've got these just big incriminating photos of the 3 guys we want to kill on the inside of our garage. Getting shot by cops, the American dream, isn't it just? Isn't it just? Why do I have an alien on my... Is that where I need to go? I guess it is, because I don't see another mission marker anywhere else. Let's go to the alien, then. Is that the truth? I thought I was going to a pleasure dome. What do aliens have to do with pleasure domes? I suppose they do the whole probing thing, don't they? Lift! Lift! Two lift! Two lift! Church. My muscle's decreasing again. I must be hungry. There's a burger restaurant over around the corner here. I'll top up. Sadly, there's no gym to recover my lost muscle, but I'll be okay for a bit. I'll manage. I'll manage with 95% muscle. Can't be hench 100% of the time. There you go. 3 burgers. I ate Taco Bell for the first time the other day, because the Taco Bell, we do have Taco Bell in the UK, but they're not as prevalent as they are in America. And I'll be honest, it was nice, but I don't think I had it in. It was bought, and then like I ate it about 2 hours later. So it wasn't ideal conditions for the Taco Bell. I also feel like, because it's a new store, the people making it aren't very good at making it yet. Because I got a chicken quesadilla, and I ate like 3 of the little triangles. Slices, I suppose you would say. I suppose that's probably the terminology. I ate 3 of the slices, and I went and ate the 4th slice, and suddenly there was hot sauce. And I was like, was this hot sauce supposed to be like spread evenly across the rest of the quesadilla? Because it wasn't. Ah, yeah. This will get me flagged. Oh, but maybe I can get some clothes to match my hat in here.
Now who's this trick? I don't need no more friends, baby. All they try to do is peel me from my hoe. Nah, it ain't about that.
Hey, isn't that girl on the left the one that was with Woozy earlier?
I heard you was the man with the hookup, and you was the man I needed to see. I'm offering my services. Say what? Yes, sir. See, I'm new in town. Anything you want, I can do. For a guy like me to work for a guy like Jizzy B? Well, now that you mention it, I do have a slight problem. Something a little dumb muscle like yourself might be able to fix.
There's this guy named Carl Johnson. I need iced.
Y'all walk on down to the bar and fix a pimp a drink.
Yeah, she was the girl at the road race. Maybe Woozy's already got his people on it.
You got to be like a flying shit, you know? 100 eyes everywhere. Now some lunatic been fucking with my bitches. Motherfucker killed 2 last week. I want you to go find out. No problem. I'm a player partner now, Jizzy.
I don't know what's with the cutscenes. The audio is just lagging. It doesn't do it on every cutscene, but it's just occasionally.
Mr. C to the J. See that pretty young thing in my car? Drop her off at the hotel downtown. Use my car phone and give me a ring-a-ding when you're done. And watch the rims, player. Treat that baby like a Pope mobile.
Okay, Jizzy. Drop the hoe off downtown. Alright, well, I mean.
Uy, what a strong pecho. Ever had half and half with a sucia like me?
What's a pet show?
Yeah, go on.
I'll do things your ruca won't.
I'm listening, honest.
I'm no slut, but I need the feria.
Uh-huh. Real interesting.
Whatever, puto.
Okay. I feel like CJ understood about as much of that conversation as I did. Can you tie me to a torture rack and do things to me? I've kind of developed a thing for that. As much as I hate to admit it. Catalina knew what she was doing. Man, it's freaking this San Francisco place has got a lot of these deep hills. Fortunately, I don't think they count as banging up the car too much. But, it's probably not doing the car any good.
Later, este.
Hey, Jizzy, it's Carl. I just dropped off your girl.
Church, got a little errand for you to run before you deal with that problem I was just talking about. Some young buck thinks he's a player been trying to peel my holes over in Hashberry. Now, one of my girls over there just eyeballed the pump. I want you to get your ass...
Finish your sentences, Jizzy. Alright, waste the pimp in Hashberry. Ho translator, sucky sucky $5. Ah, thank you. That's cheaper than I think it normally costs to when you when you get a prostitute in outside of a mission. So that's a good deal. That's a good price. I don't think I've played through 2 of these now. I've played through GTA 3 and Vice City, and I think maybe half of San Andreas. I don't know exactly how far we are, and I don't think I've ever once so far beeped up a prostitute, and I beeped up. I mean, using my car horn to summon a prostitute to my car, and then gotten their services. And there is a benefit to doing it because they give you extra life. You can get like 120% health, or at least you could in GTA 3.
Here comes my player. Now you in real trouble.
Swear you have no business touching me.
You about to get the cane. Don't lick the sugar if you can't handle the cane. I don't know what that means. I need a better catchphrase.
Hey, it's CJ. Just to let you know, you don't have to worry about no competition in Hashberry.
Worried? Did I say I was worried? No, I did not. Now to the real deal.
This is where a cop runs up and arrests me mid-cutscene.
Knuckle over. I want you to get your ass up there, nose around. Find out what's going on.
And just save Jizzy's girl. Okay, well this seems like a noble endeavor. She'd say she was desperate, must be why she charges so low, I assume. I guess. I mean, compared to some of the, like, character models in this game, she looks alright. Like, Catalina... Catalina doesn't look great. She didn't get a great upgrade in the definitive edition, I'll be honest. So, yeah. It's the same for, my girlfriend, who I never go and see. You okay? Yeah, she's fine. Like, but look, the face is just, yeah. Jiggle physics, though. I think that's the first I've seen.
Mr. Jizzy, it's CJ.
You's a bad luck charm, flunky. That girl you dropped off downtown wants out of the game. Her sugar daddy wants to take her off the streets. Nobody turns my hoe. You get your ass back to the hotel, and you make an example out of all of them.
Oh, she seemed nice, though. She called me a strong petcher. Whatever that means. But she called me strong. That's why I have all these muscles. And she offered me half and half. Like my Risha couldn't do. I don't remember the Spanish. You punted that punter. Exactly. Although she was the one doing the kicking. I was too afraid. I'd normally run over and hit him with my cane, but because she was on the ground, I was too afraid that CJ's AI would take over and go, yep, gonna hit the woman on the floor that I'm supposed to be saving with my cane instead. I need to take this car to a pay and spray before I return it to Jizzy. She insulted me. Did she? Oh. And she called me a strong petcher. I thought that was nice. She could say like I was a strong idiot. She didn't call me pendejo. I know pendejo. That means dickhead. She called me a petcher. Petcher? Petcher?
The Lord sent me to save your
whatever.
threadbare soul, harlot. Get in the car and remove your filthy vestments, so I may better gaze upon thy corruption.
Oh, it's a priest. That's fine.
Get us out of here before the devil's right hand snatches this poor girl from salvation.
Right away, your evangelical holiness.
The devil comes to claim his own. Godspeed, driver.
No.
Godspeed. We need more than just the Lord.
That was weirdly effective.
Don't worry, girl. The Lord's army will come to our aid. Now just keep on dressing. That's right. Put your hand there.
I really need a better submachine gun. No, shoot out. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, it's okay. The explosion didn't hurt us. Oh, she called me a pendejo later, but that was just because I think I declined. That's perfectly fine. She was nice to me until then. I think Catalina's maybe made me like it's just like changed the quality I expect. For like, just if a lady even says one nice thing to me, it's like, oh, thank you, you're my favorite now. In fact, if my sister's nice to me, she just yells at me a lot. Do love that rubber banding. Come on, I need to get alongside it so I can shoot. How's a limo this fast? It's never this fast while I'm in a limo. What? How did you... Camera, you are not assisting me right now. No, wait. Shh.
Careful, the little bishop.
Come on, don't explode the pimpmobile. No, 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 no. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Jerk. Ah, dang it. The pimpmobile might be gone. Yeah. I think it's like mission failed. You destroyed Jizzy's car. Also, you died. But more importantly, you destroyed Jizzy's car. Is he getting a hand job? Well, he said be careful with your teeth. So, yes, not hand, not hand. Yeah, his little bishop is, which is, you know, a risky maneuver in a car at the best of times. Let alone when someone's trying to shoot you. Like, I don't know about you, but I any situation that might be stressful and ergo teeth clenching inducing just wouldn't be a situation that I would trust that with. I can skip that.
The devil comes to claim his own. Godspeed, driver. Godspeed.
Get some.
We need more than just the Lord's benefaction.
mean, the other car's supposed to be his protection. He's not really doing much to protect
Don't
him.
worry, girl. The Lord's army will come to our
See?
aid.
I think I may have got the petrol cap that time.
Now just keep on dressing. That's right. Put your hand there.
Man, where does this freaking limousine get all this speed from? Yeah, one pothole exactly. That's it. It was just one unexpected speed bump, and well, she's gonna take home a souvenir or lunch. I love that the cops just start up sometimes. They're like, I need to go and arrest someone. I heard shooting. I don't know who, though. I think they're on fire. Yep. Well, that's that taken care of.
Everything's been taken care of, Mr. Jizzy.
Just parked casually, horizontally across the street.
Oh, and by the way, that car's just come up over on the APB. Dump it, keep it, whatever. Just keep it away from me, my hoes, and my club.
Oh, for sure, you got that, man.
Ah, I'm taking this. I'm going to take this back to my club. See, at least Jizzy pays me actual money. Don't need to do. Just arrest the first black man they see. Yeah, again. Typical of American police. And again, typical American police just rolling in on their sides, on fire, and then exploding. And they wonder why so many people want to defund them. So we're not going to give you the money for all these fancy cars if you're just going to show up to the crime scene on your roof and it's on fire and blow them up every time. This was the 90s, though. That kind of thing was okay back then. I mean, well, it was never okay, but it was just... The internet didn't exist, so people couldn't... You couldn't tell other people that it was happening. What am I doing? This isn't where I need to be. Where's my garage? My garage is down the road. I didn't need to really mark that. I can see it. Wait, is this my garage? This is my garage. Where's my garage? Where's the train station? Where the hell is my friggin'... I'm really confused about where I am. Oh, there it is. It's across the road. Yeah, I was reading the map completely wrong. Ah, no, don't shoot me. There we go. I'll save. Time will have passed. Oh, and that actually does get rid of the cops. Nice.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Carl, it's Woozy. Hey, if you got some time, I'd like for you to come over so we can talk about something.
Yeah, for sure. Where you at?
I own a little betting shop in Chinatown. Just come around and introduce yourself. My people will be expecting a visit.
It's a plan, man. Later.
Neat. I like Woozy. We'll go do a mission for him. I think we'll do a mission for Woozy and then maybe call it a night. Oh, just got rid of the cops and then they stick a cop car. Hopefully get enough. Woozy seems like the kind of person who'd actually pay me for my work as well. Like, Woozy's not going to pay me in respect. I can actually maybe get enough money to buy Zero's comic book store, and we can do his missions. Ah, shit, he stood still on his property for 40 seconds. Call off the warrant. Yeah, it's like, it's like, Tag? Well, no, what's it, not the one that, not Tag, the one where you've got a home base you can return to, and if you get to the home base, it's like Tag, but you're defending a base. But if they get past you and get to the base, you can't touch them anymore, and they win. What's that called?
Come on, you can do it! You can do it!
We're close, Puckeye. Easy, man. I'm here to see Woozy.
Oh, upstairs.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
Come on, Fred! Come on! Go! Come on!
Did I rob this betting
Johnson.
shop earlier?
I'm here to see Woozy. I work with him.
Yes, right this way. You know of the boss's curse?
Curse? Nah.
He's blind.
Okay.
But we was just racing cars last week.
Yes, I know. He's blessed with unbelievable good fortune.
Oh, that's what it
And
is,
the
yeah.
triad that would do anything for him? We call him our lucky mole.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
That's what it is. He's blind, but he's lucky, and that's why he can race so well.
Woozy!
Yeah, she is the lady in the club.
Hello, Carl.
Hey, what's happening, Woozy? How you doing?
Straight to the facts. I can't use your help unless I'm open with you about who I am and what I do. Let me reintroduce myself. I am the boss of the Mountain Cloud Boys.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Why don't you sit down? As Daidai-Lo of the Triad, it is my responsibility to see that disputes are settled without damaging important business.
Where I come in at?
We shall see. I'm about to drop in on a local Triad that failed to show face at the last Tong meeting. Come with me. And you'll see how we Triad settle things without recourse to unnecessary violence.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of violence. Oh, he's got cool swords on his wall.
We'll need a ride. Mine's getting some body work done to it.
Alright, don't trip.
I stole this one earlier. It's a luxury car, I promise. It's like, ah, yes, I can feel the
Blood Feather Triad
the
have a
seats.
storehouse around the block. We shall see what excuses they have to offer.
Okay, so what's all this talk of business?
Some small-time Vietnamese gangs have been making
When is
trouble.
violence ever unnecessary?
I'm not sure why
Exactly.
they're gaining any courage now, but I'm nervous about the situation.
How do I fit in all of this?
You're an outsider.
No.
This is a place. Come on, it's this way.
I put my gun away for now. Again, sometimes.
Now, where's that loose cop?
Hey, what the hell you doing?
Woozy's great. Alright, Woozy. What are we doing?
Ah, we're here. This way. Strange, this gate is usually locked. Stick close.
Oh, man. Woozy.
What's got you so spooked? Oh, sorry. Didn't see you lying down there.
He's dead. They all are.
The blood feathers wiped out?
Daidai-Lo, forgive me. I was too scared to fight, so I hid.
Enough. What happened here?
Vietnamese surprised us, cut us all down. Shit! Here they come again!
Wow, they sent that gate into orbit. That's not coming back down.
The Triads must have vengeance.
Is it just down the road? Yeah. Hang on, I can see her head. There it goes. Popped it like a melon. And dead. You good, Woozy? Alright, we got more. I don't have any grenades. I do have some shotgun rounds, though. That works. I could really do with some body armor. Oh, I'm on fire as well. I could do with some body armor and not being on fire. Both of those things would be good. Okay, maybe let's... Maybe let's Uzi these ones since they... There we go. Knew I could see the petrol cap in there somewhere. Exploding cars. Always the way to do it when it's an option. I need this fire to go out. Rain, work better.
Hell, Sewers, that was a sniper bullet. CJ, take out that sniper.
Hang on. I think it's... My hat's getting in the way. Am I getting him? Do my bullets go this far? Hang on. He's got a sniper rifle, I've got a pistol, and we're both still missing each other. I can understand me nodding at him. There we go. Oh. Woozy. There we go. I was gonna say I got a lot of my blood is no longer in me.
We got more company.
It's the street's blood now.
You drive. I'll send them back to the sewers.
Do I have to, or can I just drive away? I'm just gonna drive away, Woos. Wait, hang on. I'm following a marker, but it's a marker that I've placed there. So maybe we do need to destroy these cars. Okay. I have a bit of ammo. I can help him out a little. Well, that's one. It's right next to the other one as well.
Keep driving. I'll take care of these murderous scum.
That looked like the last of them. You hit.
Thank you, Carl. You saved me from having to kill them all myself. We just mounted the curb.
Oh, I like Woozy. Like he'll murder people, but he'll be nice about it.
Here, a token of the Tong's appreciation for what you did today.
And he pays me and gives me respect. Aw, Woozy, you're the best. Alright, I have very little health, so maybe yeah, let's call it a night there. I was gonna say I could maybe do enough to... If I do another Woozy mission, I'll have enough to get... to buy Zero's shop. But I'd still have to... I still don't have then time to do Zero's mission. So we'll call it there for the night. I think this is a good place to stop. I can go and watch the Nintendo Direct now and see what was announced. Which I'm quite excited about. My friend's been... I've been distracted, but my friend's been texting me and I've been trying to avoid them because I'm like, I haven't watched it and I can't stop to tell him. Like, stop telling me, stop spoiling all of the stuff.
I have enjoyed serving you, sir. Have a wonderful day.
Like I said, I haven't watched it, which means that there's going to be something amazing announced. If I'd watched it, it would have been rubbish. It would have been awful. They would have gone, oh, we're releasing Super Mario Brothers 3 collection or something. Which, you know, is fine, I guess, but isn't... It's not a new Mario Kart, let's put it that way. Alright, let's go back to my house. I think I can see the percentage complete when I save, so I can figure out how far along. Because I know that this game, like we finished Vice City and GTA 3 by now in 3 streams, because they were much shorter games. But San Andreas is like 3 times, I think, like 3 times as long, so it could still have a few more streams left. I might as well park this car in here as well. No harm in having a couple of spare cars. Got the Pimpmobile for next time. I need to get that Pimpmobile kitted out in a different colour though. Oh, I'm tempted to just take it to the mod shop and see what. Let's see what colour I can get this Pimpmobile before we call it. Everyone watching the live gets $5 million. Ah. It's like, here's a free or a pizza remote for Final Fantasy XIV. Even though that's not on any Nintendo console, you just get a pizza remote. We don't know why. We had some left over from the Game Awards, and we wanted a way for people who didn't watch the Game Awards to get them, but you had to redeem them by the end of the 40 minutes, otherwise it doesn't count. It's like, oh. Can I not use this one? Oh, maybe I need to buy the garage before it'll let me use it. Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't care about this too much. It is weird that she's like, oh, my sister's like, oh, you need to get into property buying, and they give you all these properties, and then they don't give you any missions that give you money. Like, I'm just barely scraping together enough money to buy Zero's shop, which I think I have to... Well, I think his missions are optional, but I'll have a look and see whether they're worth doing, actually, because I know that they're difficult, and it might be a case that there's not a point. It might be a case that there's not anything... They're not worth doing if they're really difficult, because there might not be a decent reward, which would suck. So, anyway, that's me for today. That's, yeah, we're almost for 4 hours. Next stream's Friday. Playing some more FF14. Speaking of FF14, I might... I was umming and ahhing about streaming tomorrow, but I don't think I will. I think I'll play some Pokemon Arceus tomorrow to try and... I need to try and get the decks complete as much as possible before Saturday so that we can actually fight the last boss, because I was checking like how to do all the unlocks post-game, and you do need to have a complete Pokedex to get the final boss. So I'm trying to get myself in a position so that we can actually do the final boss on Saturday, because it'd be kind of lame if we don't. But yeah, so maybe I'll probably do that instead. So yeah, next stream will be Friday. Final Fantasy XIV. So if I see you then, I see you then. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. If you did, I've been Jack Dandy, and you've all been Just Dandy. See you next crime time. Same crime place.